Oh, no, Narg. I didn't see what happened at Queens for pastrami. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're referencing or referring to. Okay. No clue. Not a clue. Did I put up Black Flag? Is this a Black Flag stream? I guess it is, right? Because otherwise I probably would... I have to take out Resident Evil then. Fuck. I thought I was going to do Resident Evil last time I was on here when I was playing Fallout. I thought I was going to do Resident Evil. Clearly I didn't plan that far ahead because I'm not doing Resident Evil. I'm doing Black Flag. Where is this shit? There it is. I'm having so much fun at Fallout 3, that's good. Okay. Okay. And that. Okay. Keep my life simple. I don't know if I've said it enough, but I could not imagine coconut flavored ice cream. That just doesn't sound like something I particularly want to have. Like, coconut is not that appealing of a flavor to me. I don't know. And definitely not nuts and chocolate. Like I said, I don't like nuts. Nuts are not that tasty. IMO.
There's still flesh on the bone. These animals have been killed for sport.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I know I haven't played this game in like, what, a week and a half or more? I have no idea what he's talking about. Projects, Eye in the Dark. Riptides. It's like in-game, like, battle passes, basically. If you do a bunch of them, I guess you get more stuff. Okay. Oh no, launch Assassin's Creed Shadows? What is this, like across all the different games you could do this? Oh, I don't care about that. Yeah, it's because these games are connected. So, like, you could do stuff in Shadows to unlock stuff in this game, but why the fuck would I want to do that? Dude, they just need to not. Like just fuck it. Just write Shadows off. No one is going back and playing Shadows. I'm probably never ever going to play it again unless a bunch of people band together. No, like, literally the UI is connected. Like, the UI literally, like, when you log into this game, it's like a pseudo-fake UI where you could boot multiple Assassin's Creed games if you have them all. So it's like Call of Duty, if you've ever... of course you haven't booted up Call of Duty. Like, now Call of Duty is just this one app on consoles called Call of Duty. And basically every year you buy the new $60 edition, effectively. That's how this works. It's like you're buying an add-on pack as opposed to like a brand new game that's completely separate. So because it's not completely separate, like things you do in one game can affect the other game. It's like the best way to put it would be back in like 2011 when Modern Warfare 3 came out. You actually got rewarded if you prestiged in previous Call of Duty games. So if you like prestiged even once in COD 4, World at War, which I never did, Black Ops 1, and Modern Warfare 2, you would get extra prestige coins for Modern Warfare 3 that you could use to like buy extra stuff earlier than you would normally be able to. That was like the first example of that. And if you remember COD MW3 came with COD Elite, which was basically like the predecessor to what we have now. And they pretty much killed it after a year anyway, so it was kind of a stupid project because they didn't even really commit to it. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Well, I'm not a normie either. I don't fucking play Call of Duty. I haven't played a shooter seriously since what? I played BattleBit a little bit. I only played Battlefield 2042 because there were unlocks to get in Battlefield 6. Like, when was the last time I really played a shooter? I couldn't even tell you, to be honest with you. Okay, here's the Splatoon bullshit that I bought. Again, against my better judgment. I don't even like Splatoon. Should have just bought the amiibo. It is what it is. I'm gonna break this down, because what I will say is I was going to record Splatoon today, but I had a very busy day today, and I'm very stressed. And so I kind of am just relaxing at the moment. It's crazy how that kind of works out. I mean, Narg, what I've found is that you could be not a normie and still play normie games. There's no reason to not enjoy normie games just because you like anime games or whatever, but I already know that for you, it's definitely not the type of game you would enjoy. I don't know if you've seen the, they're calling it ball and gun gamers, right? For the dudes that play 2K and Call of Duty only. So now they're trying to say, what was it, spell and sword gamers? And I'm like, dude, that doesn't work the same way. What's the most popular spell and sword game? Elder Scrolls? You know, there's like dozens of other fantasy franchises that are not Elder Scrolls and Final Fantasy. First of all, if you play a JRPG, you're already in another league of your own. Like, JRPGs are not the most popular RPGs and haven't been for quite some time. So I don't know where they were. Like, the insult doesn't even work because it's 2K. Like, everyone knows everybody who plays fucking 2K, bro. That's like baby's first video game. Like, even I had a basketball game on my PS3. Or, sorry, on my PS1. I had NBA Live, if anyone remembers that. NBA Live 2002. They tried to bring NBA Live back, and it didn't work. Because, let's just be honest here, 2K won that market, like, in 2010, when NBA Live was dying. So I remember the first 2K game was, what, 2006? Maybe? 2007? And NBA Live was on the way out. So 2K just kind of... It was like a perfect storm with the 360, where people would buy, you know, like, once Halo 3 and COD 4 proved that even normies could get into games, it kind of became a no-brainer. Are they adding something new to Star Fox? It kind of became like a no-brainer. Is Star Fox still on my Switch? Probably, right? What is it, Star Fox? No, it's Pokemon Shield? I had Pokemon Shield. Oh yeah, I do have it physically. Whatever, I'll play this tomorrow. I'm either going to play that or more of the new Bond game. One or the other. You know it has a patch, obviously. Okay. I'm not even done, by the way. Let's teleport to Havana. This Lucy mission is one of the most intricate missions in the fucking game, seriously. But we'll do it. Okay. But yeah, once they proved that COD 4 could sell to even normies, because everyone was like, yo, this should look fire. I want to try my hand at shooters. I mean, that was kind of the biggest step for gaming, but also the beginning of the fucking end. Because look at where gaming has gone since then. It's just sad. It's a sad, sad thing. Now you can't even get a video game without 500 strings attached. I know if Warlord was here, he, you know, we could talk more about Halo, but after a certain point, it's actually like, what the fuck? Hang on a second. Bruh. I got sent the wrong thing. What? Dude, no, not everything. This dude is ridiculous. Oh my god. Dude, I don't live in the hood. Good Lord. I have to go all the way back to when I first bought this.
Lucy will be waiting in town.
I fucking hate when games do that. That scared the shit out of me. And I wish they wouldn't. Thank you. There you go. I already told you what happened. I got sent the wrong item. So I'm just gonna briefly put this. I'll ship it back. And then I'm just gonna drop it off tomorrow in the literal same box that the correct item came in. I already told you this. Okay. Submit. Let's see. I have to print the return label, which of course the printer's off because why would it be on? And then the exact box that I just collapsed, I'm just gonna literally repackage, remake, and reship it back out using. It's that simple, guys. Now, obviously, I don't have time to do this right now. And I'll deal with it later. I mean, I would like to tape it right now, but I don't have the tape in this room, and the printer is in another room, and I just don't feel like doing side quests all over my house. If I had known, like, this shit came a couple days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, and I was like, huh, maybe I should take care of this. Maybe I should open it. Maybe I should play it. And I was like, nah, I'll get to it when I get to it. And I just decided to do it right now, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's wrong. Sit down on the ground? Okay. Oh shit! That was kind of terrifying. Hi.
Havana is a long way from your grandfather's plantation on Black Island. Are you sure about this?
It makes sense. Granddad had a small cabin on a beach just north of the town. It's a quiet place, out of the way. When I was very young, Mama and I would go there. If I was going to hide something, that's where I would hide it.
You think the barrister has your gold there?
That coward wouldn't risk being seen for no reason. I know that. There's something there.
I mean, $80 for 3 weeks of food is pretty good,
To
man.
the north, past the town.
This barrister seems well connected for a simple lawyer. How did your father come to know him?
For as long as I can remember, he was around my family, even before Mama died. I never liked him. He wears a big wig, has a fake smile, and stinks of lavender.
There was a letter at Black Island that said it was him who put the redcoats on your trail.
Yes. When we find him, I mean to bring that up.
Okay. It's actually beyond this. We already plundered all this. Dude, I'm just walking down the street. Oh my god. Oh wait, he still has the thing. Oh shit. Yo, you can't even do that in the original. That's nice of them. Aw, shit, it was a bread. There you go. Well, wait, we need to talk to him.
We buried it here somewhere.
I guess we're not going to talk to him. I was watching bits from a South Park game, and I didn't know of Jared from Subway. Yeah, Jared Fogle is like a huge meme now. I'm actually surprised you didn't know that. Where are we looking for it exactly? Oh, it's up? Oh, they buried it here.
There's a spade here.
What do you mean, what the fuck? He just had to eat the sandwich? Isn't that just like the truest story of almost anything? All P. Diddy had to do was sing music, dude.
Grand sight.
And run whatever the fuck he ran. Bad Boy Records? I forget.
What? This is my mother's. Fuck. It was Papa. I got him, Mama. You tell anyone you saw me cry, and I'll bury you next to that fucking barrister.
Not a word.
I like how this actually just does sound like Edward. This feels like a mission that would have been in the last game, which is, I think, why I like it. I think it's fine. Alright, I guess that's the end of her plot line. Very nice. Imagine if Jesus had an AR-15 when the Romans came to capture him. I mean, I guess he would have, what, 30 shots, and then it's done? How much ammo does he have? You know, that exact plot line's in Assassin's Creed when Altair comes back and shoots a boss. I don't think any of the assassins had ever seen the hidden gun before. I think it's something he found while in exile and he developed. Corrupted entity? Yeah, these are time missions, don't really care. Is this, there you go, Upton Travers. We'll do this. It's a fan favorite, how could I not? Of course armor's not going to protect you from a bullet. Even modern armor, sometimes the best it could do is slow it significantly, let alone if it's like hollow points. We've reached the point where, like, defense is not exactly as strong as better offense. You kind of can't beat a good offense at this point. Hold on. I have this dude in top chat. I gotta get more money in my bank, and I have no clue how much I got left. Can't buy stuff until I do a bank run. I hear you. I never activate online bank when I had an account. Yeah, guys, I recommend you have an online account. Like, at least so you could check it, like, on your phone or whatever. It just makes your life a lot easier when you could just check it any time of day, basically.
Half a map's worth little.
Travers?
What tide brings you? You dress the part of an assassin, yet I don't know your face.
Name's Kenway. I'm here to warn you of a threat to your bureau.
Yes, I've noticed some suspicious men lurking about. I believe they work for a noted Templar called Upton. Could you eliminate them for me?
Oh, I may be persuaded. For a price. You wouldn't happen to know anything about a Templar key, would you?
Never heard of it.
I'm sure you can find it among Upton's men, if I tell you where they are.
You've got yourself a deal.
Oh, brother.
My price? It's a steal.
Fine handiwork on this one. What's the asking price?
This is Nassau, not...
Upton's men.
He wanted the goods transported to his residence instead.
You know,
He's following us. Run!
Oh, face me, coward!
I didn't know they were coming this way. Alright, anyway, it doesn't even matter. You can't fail missions anymore, so who gives a shit? We just psychically know where to go to progress. Like I told you, that's how this game was going to be. It doesn't matter. There's no way to fail missions anymore, guys. You cannot fail missions anymore in Assassin's Creed.
There's the Templar.
Don't worry, he's fine.
I am Upton Travers, bureau leader.
What? Is Vance your...
My blood brother. We work together. And those were not Templars that you killed. They were my workers.
Don't blame me. Your brother ordered it.
Did he mean to usurp me?
I don't know, mate. I'm only
after a key. I don't give a shit.
A what? Please. I need for you to tell me everything.
And why should I trust you?
Meet me at the bureau, and I will show you.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I love that mission. Oh, brother. The other brother. Why is it not on the mini-map at all? It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel that being able to fail missions would be nice. They kind of just spawned them immediately behind me and gave you no time to fucking move or do anything else. That might be a little bit unfair, but I don't know. Like, is it worth never failing a mission anymore? Like, sometimes I feel they just do it so they don't have to code weird failure scenarios. Like, there's definitely something lost when you can't fail a mission. I don't think anyone would deny that. Like, imagine in Resident Evil 4 if Ashley was just invincible. Like, yeah, I know that she has that unlockable outfit or whatever, but imagine if Ashley was just, why are they attacking me? I didn't even do anything. Like, genuinely, what the fuck?
I yield, Master. Be clement.
I'm stuck. Jesus. I'm not answering that, Narg. Use the Wikipedia. It's like I said before, where it's like, oh, well, you know, like, sometimes you could have a remake that goes hand in hand with the original a little bit. Obviously, it's more polished, but, you know, there's a couple things here or there. I think that, one of the biggest issues... AI does not say that. I think one of the biggest things is that, like, with this remake, there are a lot of things I like, but it feels like just gameplay-wise, they've completely sandpapered off everything, man. It's just kind of weird.
My half of the map.
I wish that they hadn't, and that they had retained more of the original style.
Start from the
But, you
start,
know,
mate.
who even knows? This is another fan base where half the fan base wants one thing, the other half wants another. It's a lot of series are like this. I'm entering combat. A red attack, dude? Wait, how do you take human shield? Y? I think Y is the button for everything now. Well, he missed. Okay. You were saying? Dude, I can't finish the mission because half of Nassau wants me dead. Alright, who's next? Again.
We should find your brother and find out.
I am meeting him now. Follow without being seen, and you may hear it yourself.
Well, I'm genuinely curious. Can you even fail the mission? Because you don't have to do the eavesdropping anymore. That's something else you don't... Oh, no, see, they lock you in place. Here you go.
Good day, brother. If I can still call you that.
What are you on about, Upton?
Yeah, look at the walls of the Animus.
Be believed. You want me dead.
Upton, you would trust rumors over your own flesh and blood.
It's not that.
Come now. The map. Do you have your...
Hey, Mark.
What's
I
happened?
kind of remember, yeah.
I agreed to protect the treasure. Is that she-pirate?
That's the point. You can make AI say whatever.
Much more than a pirate.
I don't believe it legitimately said that.
Jealous, aren't you? She sought me out and never gave you a second glance.
Jealous? I'm trying to protect you.
I can protect myself. You always had to be the good one, the favored child. Enough of this. Bring me the map, brother, or you'll find that rumors become truth. Good day.
Yeah, remember before I think we had to follow them? Now it's not even a follow mission.
I have known Vance all my life. Together,
So you can't
we
fail
ran a
it.
business and
There's
now
no
we're a
follow.
hero. Quite well, I might add, until she came along.
Who is this Jing Lang?
A pirate captain from the Far East. Vance isn't like himself. She's extorting him. My brother was headed to the town center.
Then we search his residence while he's gone and find his map.
Okay. Oh, we are supposed to kill them. Yeah, just every objective is now just kill. Okay.
Now, to find Vance's half of the map.
I look around. Keep watch.
Health is full. And I got my healing back, so. I had to leave early. My order requires a report, and there cannot be a delay. I'll be waiting by the tavern at the usual time. Come with both pieces of the map.
Have you found the map? I fear Vance will be back soon.
A letter from Jing Lang. Vance has gone to meet her with his half of the map.
Damn you, Vance.
How's Black Flag going? Is it better or worse? Well, if I had to give a summary, I think that obviously it looks better. That's right off the bat. Graphically, it looks better, but you would expect that. I think, does it play better? Kind of. I think that the combat is definitely a little bit more deterministic, right? We're not just waiting around, you know, you actually have a dodge, you could perfect dodge, you could dodge bullets a lot easier in this one. They give you the rope dart way earlier, so it's more similar to Assassin's Creed 3 in that regard. They've stripped out like 80% of the stuff from Shadows I don't like. And one of the biggest things I like is that there's actual stealth in this game. So like you actually can sneak around and grab people and do things. The ship AI is definitely better. You know, you can't get your ship as broken as early as before. I mean, so far, like, is this a good remake? Yeah, it's a pretty alright remake. Is it... My biggest thing is... Why? Right? Like, a lot of times when I see these remakes, the first thing I ask is, well, why, right? Like, why are we remaking a game that most people consider to be a complete classic and a well-done game? I'd say it's about 50-50. I think in the ways that it's better, it's way better. In the ways that it's worse, it's more like, well, why did we change that? You know, the original is already a 2013 very streamlined game, you know? I just think the real reason this game exists is just to kind of pad the coffers. But that said, it's not like offensively bad or whatever. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Vanity has always been his weakness.
Outside of them censoring the fucking busts on the ships.
All it took for him to break a sworn oath.
He could have told her everything. Old haunts, smuggling routes, even of the Bureau. Find yourself a place to lay low.
And he cuts off.
Go to my hideout.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that. But as you can see, like, there's no way to fail missions anymore because on Shadows, there's no way to fail missions, right? Now, you could just chalk that up to Shadows being a new game, but because we know how this game plays, because, you know, let's be fair, you could still play the original, you know that there's certain ways you could fail missions. Like, I just technically would have failed the eavesdropping on that last mission. I killed the dudes and it just auto-updated to the next place I could go. Now, maybe you might think that that's just better, it just strips out some of the nuisance or whatever, but I think there's a little bit of essence lost when missions just become one-way streets that you cannot possibly mess up. Like here, we're going to eavesdrop, we probably won't even stalk them around town. Because then they would have to have a fail scenario. They lock you in place now. Oh, it's incredibly close.
Taking care of it. Give me time.
This is almost 1-to-1.
Your loyalty makes
More so than Resident Evil 4.
I think you're not man enough to see it through.
My flower. It's all but done. I've hired a man. In moments, Upton's life will be over and the map will be ours.
You hired a man. In your scriptures, did Cain hire a man?
Oh, shit.
No, Cain was a man. Come to the field, he said to Abel, and he did it himself. He did not require a third man to carry the axe.
He did not have so many witnesses as we do in Nassau. Trust me, he is doing it now.
Right this moment?
Yes.
Save him now.
Listen, they talk about what no pussy does to a motherfucker. I've seen what pussy does to a motherfucker, and it's this.
Upton was headed to his hideout.
But yeah, like, because we're not stalking them around town, like, people complain about tailing missions, so they're kind of divisive in the first place. So some people don't like tailing missions, which I kind of get. Like here, Upton has no health, so he can't possibly die. It's impossible.
Back off, you vultures! Who's this?
We already saw that earlier in the game with the Torres mission. Torres has no health. Oop. Oop. He immediately red attacked it. What is it? It's Y. Sorry, I keep pressing A. Thank you. Again? Well, you can't take this guy as a human shield? I guess not. They give you the option. No, they nerfed that! They know! They 100% know, man. How do you reload? Actually, here you go. There. Oh yeah, no, never get rid of your old copy of anything at this point. If the Sony stuff wasn't apparent enough, never get rid of anything anymore. Just keep everything at this point.
I believe I just saved your life, mate.
That's... He said he would kill me. I thought it was bluster. He is my brother. Despite what you told me, I thought it meant something.
You're safe for now. But perhaps a trip away from Nassau would do you some good.
Alright, just leaves. He's not leaving Nassau, by the way. I have 6 shots. Maybe I need to hit up the shop first. Yeah, like, I don't know if you saw, Mark, but I played the original, like, right before this. Like literally, like, right before this. So, you know, with that still fresh in my mind a little bit, I think that's one of the things that sticks out to me is, like, it would be like, the closest comparison I can make is, like, Resident Evil 4. It's just the easiest one to make. Resident Evil 4 is like the most iconic game in the series, even though it's not the most selling game in the series. Actually, I don't know if Narg and everyone else saw, only to your chagrin, homie. Anyway, I don't know if Narg and everyone else saw, but Resident Evil 5 has finally been outsold by Resident Evil 2 Remake. Resident Evil 2 Remake is no longer the top, or sorry, Resident Evil 5 is no longer the top selling game.
A pleasure.
It's been outsold. Finally, after almost, what, 17 years on top? RE2R has finally broken it out. I think I popped in when you played the original, yeah. And that's because I own the original on almost every platform it's on.
Good God, man, what's happened to you?
I cannot go on anymore. My brother, a traitor, that woman, Templar. I have no family, no wife of my own. What is the point of living? Let them kill me.
Oh, brother.
You don't know what you're saying, mate. Let's get you someplace safe.
I need that key. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
The point is, I want my key. So I need you alive. I need your information, so I need you sober.
You are my best friend. Come here, I'll kill you.
Easy, buddy.
What are you looking at?
Hey, you there with a sour face.
What?
What was that you said about my ma?
I said she's a lovely woman, inside and out.
Ah, and how would you know?
I thought everyone knew. That's right, I said it.
Beating this dude up, locked onto the other guy.
So Stokes talking about moss.
Dude, the punches feel like they have way longer startup than everything else. It really just fucking throws me off.
Come on.
What?
Come on, mate. Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
There.
Can you not play this game offline? I have no idea.
Mate, I think
Is that only on PC or is it on console too? I mean, if so, then, you know, Mark, you have your answer at that point.
and the holy...
Mate, the father, the
I'll
son,
finish this fucking mission. I'll unplug my Xbox.
Let's just keep it moving, yeah?
The Father, the Son, and the let's keep it moving. No, that's not it.
What does it matter?
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. Nothing.
Actually, let me finish this quest chain and then I'll do it.
Life does. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Nice. What devices do I have? Do you mean consoles? I pretty much have every console. The only console I don't have is Xbox One, and what's the point at this point? You just have a Series X.
No.
Who are these creatures? They all look like that woman to me. Are they muses or furies? I can't tell. My lady. What happened?
What happened to your teeth?
Edward, give me your purse. I wish to commune with these angels.
Really? I have to hire them as part of the mission? That's hilarious.
My friend B.
No, don't go.
Keep walking, man.
Yeah, at this point, there's no reason to buy an Xbox One. I don't think there's almost any exclusives, let alone ones that matter, so you might as well just have the Series X. It does everything anyway. If I had had an Xbox One in 2013, maybe this would be a different story, but, you know, you already remember the whole, like, oh, you have to...
No, gods.
There are guards nearby.
He doesn't care. We have to kill him.
They won't stand for this.
I said piss off! I need a piss.
I like how they get mad at me first. Think about that.
What's this?
They let me do a follow-up. Thank you.
You're a dead man!
Let's find somewhere safe.
Yes, away from all these damn fools.
Magnificent. Also, the other thing you can't do in this version is you can't buy, like, hunting materials and then just auto-upgrade Edward to max right away. Because that's something I didn't even know you could do in the original. You just buy all the stuff that's late game or annoying to unlock.
I don't want to be like a child, Edward.
It's all right, mate.
Help me not be like a child.
You just need the drink to wear off. Are you safe here?
Safety is an illusion. But yes, I have friends here I can hide.
Good.
What you must think of me? Have I said anything embarrassing?
No, mate. You sound quite the
Anything to get the key, man.
Makes one philosophical, don't it? Imagine a Templar, my brother, to marry a Templar.
I doubt it'll come to that.
I'm so afraid for him. Oh, please help keep him safe.
Sober up, mate. We'll finish this in the morning.
You're a forever friend, Kenway.
I don't even remember your name. Yeah, he's like, whatever. No. They just despawn him. Yeah. There's not even like a house here. I guess he went inside here. No, there's no door. He just teleports. They just kind of throw people off. They just teleport them away, etc. You already know. You already know.
What on God's earth was that for? Oh.
I mean, the one thing I will say is the profile system's gone. The memory sequencing is gone. You know, like, if you like those old school style setups for an Assassin's Creed game, you know, the classic way they would portray, you know, the narrative and the lore, I mean, all that has been completely erased. It just doesn't exist in this version. Because this is just the Shadows engine. I mean, that's just the primary reason this exists.
Kenway.
You're looking better than last we met.
Yeah, they don't do like a cut to black. He just disappears once he's out of sight.
Jing has led my brother astray and must be killed. But Vance has also betrayed me. As an assassin, his treachery must be punished by death.
So either way, one of them has the Templar key. You're obviously distraught.
I'll do it.
Let me take care of it.
I will tell you where to find them.
Also, you can't do assassination contracts as early, you know, which narratively makes sense. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. You know, like... Did he really fucking aggro on me off of that? Dude, the fucking red attacks, man.
Too slow, ship.
Honestly, it's almost better just to dodge. That's a big crocodile. Do I even need more croc skins? Where is it? Oh. It is a really weird decision that they just let you buy upgrade materials, like, basically for nothing in the original. I couldn't tell you why they did that. Like, you get to bypass an entire portion of the game. You don't have to hunt, you don't have to do anything. They just give it to you. Yep, no worries. Take it easy. I mean, I should probably have gone to get something to eat too, so I don't blame you. I mean, I know Warlord was here for a little bit, but you can obviously do much worse. Think about it like this. You hear anyone really talk a lot of shit about this game compared to Halo? It would not let me grab him at all. Okay, anyway. That was really stupid. It would not let me grab him even with the Y prompt.
It takes one to know one.
What the fuck?
Jin Lang, as I live and breathe.
I told him not to hire you. You traitor! I will not meet the same fate.
Oh, where is she going?
Templar to run from a fight.
Quick tool use is impossible when you're on top of something. That's so funny. Damn, we can't just execute her quickly in this one. I think I shot both of them in the original, right? Something like that. There you go. I mean, look, you can still kind of cheese it. It's just not the same. The gun got nerfed in this version.
The Queen of Pirates, Jin Lang, defeated for a fake map. I have been arrogant.
Really?
Yes, I stole the real one, both halves. My husband has it.
Your husband?
Better man than these fools.
Oh, he was played. Oh, I got the key. No one cares about the map. And this plotline never gets addressed again, by the way. All this over a map.
Upton should know of his brother's fate.
And no one gets it at the end, so who cares? Isn't that nice? He betrayed his brother for a taken woman. Oh, you moved to the camp? Okay. How very Naue? What about that's Naue? Getting into a combat situation where you literally have the underhand, the lower hand, the disadvantage. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm supposed to be crouching on this. There we go. That was weird. Good thing you could crouch on that. You're not supposed to be able to stand up on branches like that. That was very freaky.
Quick.
You did what I couldn't bear to.
A man shouldn't have to kill his own blood. But about your map.
I don't care about the damn map. It's cost me my brother. Let me be done with it. My thanks, Kenway. I should like to be alone now.
Alright, very nice. Queen of Pirates, King of Fools. Yeah, nothing could be worse than Shadows' combat. Like, you see how they've simplified the fuck out of this combat? Like, there was a really good system that they had cooking with Odyssey, and instead of leaning into its strengths and then removing some of its weaknesses, they just said, fuck it. Keep the worst aspects of it, and then keep none of the positives and none of the benefits. You want to know what makes Odyssey really fun? The fact that there's a lot of power usage in the game. You can use a lot of powers in Odyssey, constantly and consistently. That's what made Odyssey fun, to like roam around and do things and interact with characters and whatnot. It was fun because the game systems made it fun. The minute the game systems did not make it fun or, you know, expedient to do so, it stopped being fun and expedient and enjoyable. So I think that's like the biggest thing that I would say about Odyssey is like it's fun because they have all these extra things that you could do. But alas, it is what it is. Nothing more I could add to that. It's a shame. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here that we did not get. What the hell? How did I not do anything raiding Agua? What the fuck? Alright, let's go back. Unfortunately, there's only one teleport. And Valhalla fucked it up first. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I don't know how anyone played Odyssey, and then when they were developing Valhalla, they were like, you know what this game needs? Less power usage. It's one of those moments where they're like, oh, I know. Let's have less power usage in our game. Why? Who came up with that? To this day, it perplexes me. Mirage obviously wanted to be a change of pace, which I kind of get. It was meant to be more traditional. So how the fuck do we go from the traditionalism of Mirage to whatever the fuck we got with Shadows? It makes no sense. You could tell those two games were developed in tandem and not consecutively. But regardless, it was still a huge fumble and just a mistake. Because Odyssey was super fun. Big open world, lots of quests, you know, fun engagements with different characters, a wanted system that actually feels rewarding to have a high wanted level. You know, you're not just being punished. Like in GTA, the wanted system's more of a punishment. In this game, in Odyssey, it was more of a highballer thing, like it was in this game. You had naval combat again. Like everything that could have gone right in Odyssey went right. There's just a handful of things that weren't in it for one reason or another. Like for example, oh wait, hold on. Why am I doing this? Stop. I just wanted to turn the ship around, guys. I'm sorry. And that's why I fondly remember Odyssey so much. Like, if you ask me what my favorite Assassin's Creed playthroughs were, it's probably the original one of this game, a little bit of Brotherhood. Valhalla has good story, but like, and I enjoyed going place to place and doing things, but it wasn't very fun in that regard. Oh yeah, I'll unplug it, I guess. How should we test this, Warlord? You want to unplug it while the game is already running? Make a new save. Here. Of course everything's anti-online. Give me a sec. I need to get my flashlight. It's kind of dark on this side of the room because I don't have a light. Of course everything's anti-user friendliness, man. That's the way of the world now. They're so concerned about how to sell you things in the most gross and egregious way possible, they never stop to think, damn, why don't we make something that people like so they make goodwill and then they want to give us more money of their own accord? That thought never occurs to people, and it's so fucking weird how that's like consistently the case across so many games in so many years. Which one of these is the Xbox cable? I actually have no idea. It's a gray one. I'm not going to unplug it from the console. I'm going to unplug it directly from my HUD. Okay. I won't be moving these boxes out of here. I'm going to package this shit tonight. I'm going to run it up tomorrow. Okay. That's what happened to me with the Avatar game. They want you to sign on to Ubisoft so badly. Let's see. I've already installed it, so you might have to sign in online first. For the first boot up, you might have to be connected to the internet. That is also possible as well. So maybe this is maybe I'm doing it wrong, but we'll see. It is what it is. Nope, yeah, you're right. Wait, well, does it let you boot the game, or does it just tell you you're offline? Let's see. It's different because I have the disc. So maybe because I have the disc, it's different. I know that there's like a bit of a day one download, so maybe it has all the necessities it needs to run now because I've already done it. So maybe this is an unfair test because I've already run the game for several hours online and installed all the day one shit. Yeah, it's fucked. I won't lie to you. How do we get to this one again, by the way? Up here. Like, I have my shit plugged in passively, but if you remember back in the day, I mean, I just showed this on the Resident Evil 5 stream. I don't know if you guys remember that, but... There you go. I just showed this on the Resident Evil 5 stream, but a lot of my early achievements for Resident Evil 5, I was in my room, literally this room, with no internet. So they don't have timestamps, because you only get timestamps for achievements if you're online. Yeah, no, you're not supposed to have that. You will only enjoy the product on our terms. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll be honest with you. They could just clean up their act. Right? Like, it's not impossible. Will they? Probably not. But they could just not. That won't happen. We all know that. This is literally childhood fantasies right now. What's more likely going to happen is they're just going to petition Visa and MasterCard to start banning everybody that goes around their fucking bullshit, as we already saw. So if you want to play, I don't know, like whatever a hentai game that Narg would like, right? Well, they'll just do what they did a year or two ago. They'll just claim that it's a fucking disturbance to the peace or that it puts women in danger. And then obviously Visa and MasterCard will swoop in and be like, well, fuck you then. We're not going to let you buy it with our products. And obviously, even Steam will just bend the fucking knee and be like, well, we're not going to fucking go to bat for one small little, you know, porn game. So they just won't. Then that'll be that. And they'll just keep doing that. And who knows where that ends. I mean, it's always a possibility. It's not doom posting. It literally happened. And it'll always start with the games that you think are weird or whatever or shouldn't exist. And then it'll gradually become everything that every corporation gets annoyed that does better than their product. Like, if you think that all these execs don't punish their fucking viewers and customers, I think you're just ignorant at this point. They've done it with movies, they'll do it with games. I mean, at that point, guys, and I mean this, as maybe this is just me being a little bit more older, more jaded, less likely to just believe that the best thing will happen because it must, because people are reasonable, then maybe we just had a good run with gaming. Like dead ass. Maybe we just had a good fun time and then we're just at the end of it. And, you know, we'll have to wait a while before things get better. I don't know. It is entirely possible that just becomes the scenario. Now, we don't have to go down that scenario, and there will always be good companies, but maybe that's just what's gonna have to happen. And let me tell you, you know, if people go out and buy the PS6 regardless, and normies might, because they're fucking normies. They don't care about any of this bullshit. Like, that's beyond their desire to care about. Then, like, maybe that's just the way it goes. You know, like, if Microsoft puts a disk drive in their console and the PS6 still outsells the Xbox, right, regardless of what happens and how many people leave for PC, what do you think the takeaway from that on a corporate level is going to be? Well, Sony was able to take out a disk drive and it didn't affect their sales. So why are we keeping in a disk drive? We could save, like, you know, $30 per console by not putting in a Blu-ray drive or whatever. And that's just going to be the way it goes. You know, like, it's just going to become, you know, the physical media is a thing of the past, even though they don't do that for books, they don't do it for movies, they don't do it for any other medium of entertainment. They'll just do it. And, you know, yeah, like you said, it's possible that they're just patenting it, though, to be fair, Warlord, and that's why I didn't want to say, like, it's definitely happening last time. But yeah, like, maybe... What the fuck? Fucking boars, are you serious? It doesn't even do anything to them. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell for Mark that the hunting in this game is much faster, but you actually have to fight the enemies now.
Nice.
Also, everything doesn't just run away, like wild pigs will fight you anyway. I mean, yes, I have. When was the last time I bought a Sony game, bro? Do you even know? No, you don't. As I said, I will reward things that they like, or things that they do that are good, and I will just not participate in things that are bad. When was the last time I bought a PlayStation Studios game? Does anybody know? Because I can tell you right now, it's been a very fucking long time. Whatever, then I get to save money. Are you kidding me? I'm a greedy fuck. I mean, yeah, I will go to PC. If Xbox decides to not be fucking stupid, then I'll go to Xbox. It's that simple. We'll just replay 2013 in reverse. I have no problems with that. And if not, then who cares? I'm not going to buy a fucking console with no disc drive. I didn't even buy the Series X. Or sorry, I didn't even buy the, what's it called? The other one. Astrobot might genuinely be the last Sony game I bought. You might be right about that. Now, you see, what's sad is that that was actually a fun game. That was a good game. That was a fun game. There's a lot to like about Astrobot. It's genuinely probably one of the few platformers in the last couple of years that was worth its weight. That and Prince of Persia are the only two platformers that are new games that I thought were genuinely fun. Yeah, I didn't even buy an Xbox One. I got one used and then I returned it. I was like, why the fuck do I need this? So not only did I buy it used, I didn't even fucking use it and I sold it back. I was like, I don't need this shit. How's this area go again? I really hate this area, by the way. You kind of have to play it in reverse. Oh yeah, there's also no mission replay. Can you even get back here, then? Yes, you can. There's no mission replay in this game, either. Probably because the Shadows engine just doesn't have that ability. They just didn't want to add it. So they didn't. Tim Sweeney's Big Mac is he can't push around PC players because Steam far outstrips his shitty game store, then maybe he should make his game store better. I mean, it's that simple. You know why people like Steam? Because Steam hasn't really bought any bad PR. Like, they haven't done anything that really, like, betrayed the faith in Steam. And I was an early adopter of Steam. I was on Steam in, like, 2006. I was, like, very early into Steam because I bought Counter-Strike Source ages ago. And back then, it took me a long time to convince my mom to spend $20 on Steam. Because you have to remember, back then, it wasn't common to even have stores like that. Steam was willing to put in, you know, effectively a decade and a half of work to become one of the most iconic gaming services on the planet. Back when it launched, you know, like, remember, that was hard to do. Well, Nintendo doesn't fuck me over. I don't think Nintendo fucks me over. I just think Nintendo, specifically the Game Freak patenting, is really fucking stupid. I feel like that's just the Pokemon company trying to defend their IP, not by making it better, but by being bullies. But I've never had a problem with the Nintendo console. I just, besides the fucking Wii. But I didn't care for the Wii. That's the difference, is I just didn't like the Wii. The Wii isn't bad, I just didn't like the games on it, and I didn't like the gimmick of the console. How the hell do you get down here? I'm teleporting, by the way, once we're done here. I'm gonna die. Jump. Jump. Thank you. Yeah, but outside of Pokemon, like, pretty much every major Nintendo franchise is just a fucking straight banger. And that's one of the few things that keeps Nintendo, like, very high in my fucking repertoire. Because every game that they make is, like, really well done. I'm too close. Well, it's not on the map. I hate this compass bullshit. This is like a symptom of modern day game development. It's ridiculous. Where is this thing? Above or below? It's up. I didn't even have to go this way. Yeah, like, why don't they just put it on fucking micro SDs? Works for Nintendo. It's funny how a lot of things just work for Nintendo and no other company can figure it out. Like, the Japanese developers will figure stuff out that Americans will just never figure out. And at this point, you just have to accept it's a policy decision. The whole point is to make it as awful as possible, so you turn around and say to your shareholders, your whatever, well, there's no reason for us to do this, and we'll get a gain on XYZ. Like, the problem is that gaming is just not made by nerds for nerds anymore. It's just not. But, like, genuinely, what was the last PlayStation Studios game I bought? It wasn't Ragnarok. That was before Astrobot, wasn't it? I actually can't even think of it. I definitely didn't buy Saros. That didn't happen. And I didn't buy Last of Us 2. I didn't buy Last of Us 2 Remake or whatever, the remaster and the other remaster of the game that had just come out. Like, I didn't buy any of those. So, like, genuinely, I couldn't even tell you what my last Sony game was. Ghost of Tsushima was, what, 2020? Well, literally 2020. Well, let him go. Let him go do his phone call, man. It's all good. Hey, when you hop out, Warlord, I don't say, damn, where did Warlord go? It's all good. It's no biggie. Y'all are not employees. This is an entertainment stream. Man. Let people come and go. I appreciate people saying BRB, so like if I call out to them and they don't respond, it's not just like, oh, well, did my mic die? But I don't hold that against people. Folks, I'm not, this is, my streaming is not serious, guys. It's not serious. I know you're joking. I just don't want him to think like, you know, he's a valued member of the community. You all are, so I wouldn't want someone to think, well, where is he? You gotta get the whip sound effect. Where is he? Get commenting in my stream! Where's my comments? I think there's another route. I just didn't go. Buy nerds, for nerds? Yeah. Dude, go look at the old school, like, Bungie's a perfect example. Remember when they would make vid docs and you could download them off Xbox? And it was just basically like a very early way of like showing you could download things off Xbox, and it gave you a little bit of insight into the development of your favorite franchise. Yeah, Halo vid docs, like, look at that. It was a team of nerds. It was a team of nerds all like believing in Master Chief. You look at Halo today. I was talking about it with what's his name, with Gundam Otaku. I was like, dude, look at what Halo's fucking become. It's not even the same shit. It's like a completely different franchise made for a completely different group of people. Look at how bad the fucking Microsoft shit is right now, man. Like, you should see that cutscene where the elite is like shooting at Master Chief. It looks like a machinima. We're at the point now where I don't know who's coding this shit. If it's like just idiots or H1Bs or just people who just don't give a fuck, right? But we're at the point now where they're literally just coding slop. Like they're animating. Someone had to animate that cutscene. They had to move the elites, and at no point did anyone stop and say, "Damn, this looks terrible." No one did. No one stopped and said, "Man, this looks fucking bad," and then turned around and said, "Do it again." You know, even when I was in school, people would, you know, like my teachers would look at my work and say, "Man, I see what you did there. That looks awful. Do it again." We could do that in high schools, but we can't do that at Microsoft for our AAA product. Yeah, and then the worst part is the gaslighting, man. The worst part is it's not even the companies that do it, it's the people that then turn around and ask, well, why does it matter? That's the worst part to me. It's like, okay, we're not talking about like game balance here, which is maybe somewhat subjective, perhaps. Like, why would you change the original intent of a series, or even worse, a remake of a game that has already been re-released and remastered? Oh, like when God of War sex scenes come out, or when the remake of God of War happens and all the sex scenes are missing, people are going to say, well, why does it matter? You guys just want a goon. You know, you guys are just fucking misogynists, incels, etc., etc. And it'll be like, but that's not the original intent of the series. The original intent of the series was to have that adult content. That was not animated, it was idle animation, a cutscene. Well, whatever the fuck it was, they're actively... Can I not grab this?
Look.
What the fuck?
A letter in a bottle.
Yeah, that's... I'm not here for whatever this is. It doesn't matter. It's a cutscene, and this guy is like bobbing back and forth. Like, that's an elite in action? These dudes are lined up, Master Chief doesn't shoot them at all, and we have a stupid Marvel-style dialogue between each other? That's what we have now in Halo? Come on, man. I know you're not defending it, but, like, you see what I'm getting at? It doesn't even make sense. Like, why would Master Chief sit there and let a prophet, you know, literally, unironically, proselytize to him like he's a fucking dipshit? Why would he do that? He would never do that. The only reason the Gravelord got to lecture to him is because he put him in some weird containment field. I don't know. Oh, and then they also insert a girl boss character. Now, in fairness, and I will be fair here, they were talking about how the girl boss character will one-shot you if you piss her off. That happens even in Halo 3. If you kill too many Marines, Arbiter or Johnson, it wasn't clear to me, will turn around and one-shot you. So that alone is not the problem. That's not the issue. People are just tired of it, man. They're tired of, like, the one new piece of content in this game, and they dump a girl boss in it. Like, who the fuck wants that? They were idle animations to save money while he's shooting his gun. So why is Halo trying to save money again? It, like, you see, like, you get why that doesn't make sense on any level. Here's our brand new cutscene. We're adding new content to this age-old game. Master Chief is fighting a bunch of characters. You know, the usual. Here's the first bit of Chief you've seen in 4 years since Halo Infinite. Oh, by the way, Master Chief, you know, all these... We can't even animate the guys actually shooting, maybe diving for cover. Dude, you go play Halo Reach right now. Go play Halo Reach right the fuck now. The elites have so many ways to move. That's a 16-year-old game. I remember when Reach was new. I bought it sophomore year. I remember that. They can't help but get back on the woke scolding mouth frothing. Yeah, that's fucking Microsoft. Now, I don't know. I guess Gears E-Day and then whatever else they make after that will be the real barometer. But, like, I think Halo was too far gone. I think they just had to release Halo as it is. I genuinely think that's the case. I think Halo was too far in development. They could not stop it. They just simply said, whatever, it is what it is. Release it on PS5. And just whatever happens, happens. And maybe after Halo, they'll change it. Maybe it'll be different. But we're going to have to wait and see for another month or so until Gears comes out. Basically. That's the TLDR. But that's why I didn't buy Campaign Evolved. You're preaching to the wrong dude, Narg. That's exactly why I didn't buy it. I was like, it's Halo. There's going to be a catch. They know that I knew they were going to fuck with it. Somehow. I knew. I wouldn't be surprised if they fucked with Gears, which is why I'm not buying Gears day one. I'm going to wait for all the usual suspects to comb Gears of War before I even consider buying it. Well, their goal is not to make young men fuck. That's the point. I know you know that. The goal is to make it seem like men will not inherently want to partner with women. Men want to. It's just the dating market is so bad, people don't want to fucking engage in it. Do you like to play losing games, Nar? Your answer is going to be no. Most people won't even step on a game and do the fucking bare minimum on a video game, dude. I've said this before, by the way. Most people are not taking the time to learn how to play a video game, so... If Master Chief interrupted the prophet, that would be offensive to people who preach? No, it wouldn't. When was the last time you saw Christians complain about a video game? That died out like 20 years ago, man. Christians do not have enough sway with any major company to get them to change shit anymore. That's done. And actually, I think that's fine. I think that it's a video game. They should be allowed to make the art they want to make. I am not at all opposed to that. But it also has to cut the other way. If you're another group and you say, this game makes my group look bad, you know what Rockstar used to tell you? Oh, well, life sucks. Grow up. They used to flat out tell you, oops, oh well, who cares? That's life. You get parodied. Remember when Rockstar were the kings of it? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, yes, it depends what kind of preaching you mean. Yes. If you're talking about... Wow, nice, I took damage from that. If you're talking about proselytizing about whatever woke message bullshit, then yeah, obviously, no shit. Totally. If you're talking about just in general, like, yeah, I guess I should have taken the word preach at a very... I hate that you can't climb this, by the way. It's just an invisible wall. It's so stupid. Yeah, like, remember when Pokemon was, like, a demonic fucking series trying to teach children, like, the joys of slavery or something? And then everyone mocked the shit out of them? Like, even PETA, like, got mocked to hell and back? PETA used to get mocked so badly, they quite literally mocked them in, what was it called? In Wrath of the Lich King. They have a whole druid sect that's just, like, incredibly stupid and crazy. I think they're called Deta, Druids Against something, I forget what it is. It's a small faction, it's meant to be a joke. Who would have thought that, you know, like, we said this when we were playing Doom, the whole mortally challenged shit, and now it's just a serious thing that people genuinely believe. That's how you know Doom Eternal was made before COVID, because after COVID, they all started cracking down on that shit. Yeah, Pokemon's now just a massive Gooner franchise. What is this guy doing? What the hell was that? Well, no, I would argue it was completely planned. I think they 100% knew what they wanted to do after COVID. None of this shit even existed in 2019, at least not the way that it ended up becoming. That's why some of those games that came out in 2019 and 2020 are fine. Because they didn't have any of this shit. And then they saw what happened with things like Joker and Ghost of Tsushima, and then they made sure that the sequels all sucked. You think that was a coincidence? I don't think so. There's no way that they saw how much money and how popular Joker was. And then we're like, okay, well, we'll just ruin it. Whatever. It's fine. I don't think that that was like some one-off thing, personally. Okay, what an idiot. Perfect. Right, but SMT3 is how old of a fucking game? 2005, probably? It's definitely before Persona 4, but probably after Persona 3. Like, again, I would say, like, well, obviously that's just the time period it was made in. And that's kind of true. I guess you'll have to see. I don't know how bad or good SMT5 is, so I have no idea. Let's see. Okay, I forgot, guys. I need to make Discord a banned term on Twitch. It's gonna be the weirdest fucking shit ever. You said SMT3. That's not a 90s game. Hello, Crispy. I mean, Crispy, you see what I'm talking about, right? A lot of dudes that watch me on YouTube right now, you know, they weren't around for the fucking, ban and ban. They weren't around for back in the day when we were doing, the Russian bots were all over the place in, like, 2021, 2022. So every stream, it would be like a Russian bot coming in, like, you want to see my spicy vids? Like, dude, if I'm playing a video game, I'm not turned on. Like, what? I don't think I could have further apart emotions than lust and enjoying myself on a video game. Oh, guys, you won't believe it. After the stream, I'm gonna go talk to this woman whose name is in Russian. Add me on Discord, add me on OF. Oh, my fucking God. I'm not reading that. That is fucking awful that you put that in my chat. I hate that you did that, by the way. And why frozen? Oh, that's fucking awful, dude. That's like one of the worst things you've said in a long while. What am I playing tomorrow? I need to see. I kind of want to start Doom Eternal, but I need to play Fire Emblem next month. And next month is closing in really fucking fast. So, we might have the world's fastest playthrough of Fire Emblem Three Houses, genuinely. I hate Twitch comment bots for real. You know, it's actually good that I don't put chat on the screen anymore. Not only is it apparently a violation of Twitch's rules, somehow, but most of my Twitch chat is just fucking bots anyway. It's bots, Crispy, and maybe the random person who shows up mistakenly. By accident, of course. Oh, you're a slave. Whoops. Thank you. Totally by accident. Like, I just kind of stream to Twitch just because. Like, I'll be honest, the only thing I'll do after streaming to Twitch is I will stream to Kick. I'll pay the $190 a year to just stream to all three, I guess. It's not a huge deal. I'll do that. It ain't a big fucking deal. I mean, it's not a huge thing. I'll do it in September.
Maybe you should...
Oh, shit.
No, I'm the lookout. If you want the key back, you're gonna have to wrangle him yourself.
How is that not a double assassinate? What the fuck is going on in this game? Thank you. Whomst? I did not even see them. Did I not sabotage that bell? I might not have, actually. That was a huge mistake. Thank you. Oh my god! I have to shoot this guy. How do you reload? There you go. Oh my god, please. That's horrifying. Why the fuck did I make every jump scare, or every notification a jump scare?
That was a good one.
Monsieur Savage, thank you. I think it's just Mark Rosen. Much appreciated. Why the fuck did I do that? Anyway. Okay. Well, I would say that my goal on Twitch is still to hit 200 followers, but that would be a lot of work, and I kind of just don't care anymore. I'm just going to keep working on YouTube. Twitch is just an auxiliary. If I'm going to stream, I might as well stream to two places. I don't have a Black Panther MLK Patreon. Sorry to disappoint. I don't even have a Patreon. Dude, I use fucking Stripe and PayPal. That's it. And realistically, I like Stripe. Why not? Because I'm I don't know. Why the fuck would I? Can you give me a reason why I would? What's my OF? Spray and Pray 6969. What Stripe is just an alternative donation platform. It was free to set up, and I set it up years ago. That's all. There's nothing else to it besides that. Like, I genuinely set all this shit up like a year or 2 or 3 ago, and then I just forgot about it. I was like, I don't even, and maybe this is a little bit bad to admit, I probably have it saved on my computer in my Google account, but I genuinely don't even remember my Stripe login. I could probably find it in like 30 seconds if I look, but I genuinely don't even remember it. No Patreon. Like, what am I even gonna do with a Patreon? Like, we'll have to have a defined goal, a set amount. Guys, for a stream that gets 3 viewers, maybe 4 viewers tops, it's not worth it. 90% of the time, if you guys just ask for something, I probably do it. Like almost with no prompting. I probably just do it. Like, let's just be honest here. No, I do not have a... No, they email you when you get money in your Stripe account. I do not have $1,000 in my Stripe account. If I had $1,000 in my Stripe account, I know it wouldn't be in my Stripe account for very long. Let's put it like that. Also, I don't think Stripe even holds funds. I think it automatically pushes it to your bank account. So it would already be in my bank account, which is really all that matters anyway. Oh shit, he's looking this way. I don't really care what Korra defenders are, to be honest. Who the fuck defends Legend of Korra? Haven't we already had this discussion for like a decade or more? People really think Korra is a good series? Why? What series did you watch? I get it, she's like an LGBT icon or whatever, even though they Nickelodeon begrudgingly let them put that in the last minute. They even went on record to say that. But why? It wasn't a good story. And no point did I ever... I think the real thing Avatar fans need to realize is that Avatar The Last Airbender was a fluke. It was a one-off. They can never recreate the magic of Avatar The Last Airbender. It's done. What about the Aang movie? It's kind of close, but it's not the same vibe. Avatar's done, guys. Like, they've replaced all the classic voice actors for no other reason than their race. They don't have the same writing chops or intent that they had years ago. Avatar is done as a franchise, guys. Nothing that they do is going to ever fix that. You know, whatever this new Avatar shit is, they're trying to franchise Avatar like a decade and a half too late. Service fees are garbage on PayPal. I've had my own gripes with PayPal. I think Stripe is just a lot cleaner. And so personally, I just think it's a little bit better. That's just me personally. You know, whoever or whatever, you're more than welcome. We have to actually hunt the animals. Okay. I actually prefer Stripe. I think it's better, but that's why I give everyone a choice. You know, if you wanna watch it on, if you want to watch my content on Twitch, you can watch it on Twitch. If you want to watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on YouTube. Soon, if you want to watch it on Kick, you'll be able to watch it on Kick as well. It doesn't really matter to me. At the end of the day, I should have just grabbed that. Whoops. Again, it shouldn't be that she's jackable. It should be that this series has a good story, and I enjoy watching this series because of its good story. Instead, it feels like Korra is one of the earliest examples of let's change the original franchise, and then we'll make it so, like... I mean, her literal intro is, I'm the Avatar and you have to deal with it. It was a very pointed introduction to the character, man. Like, let's just be fucking honest here. That was the goal with it. It just wasn't as good. What Avatar? No, the cartoon, not the blue space monkeys. It just wasn't as good, man.
Pretty good.
It was a really pointed show, or it was a really goated show. Yeah, The Last Airbender is one of a kind. You will never have another Last Airbender. That was like Nickelodeon's maybe second or third best show, depending on what you like, behind like SpongeBob and maybe one more. I see some people say Jimmy Neutron. I see some people say Rugrats. I was never a Rugrats fan. I see some people say Fairly Odd Parents. I never liked that show much either. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. Because you know it was good, but they can't recreate it to save their lives, so it's pretty much over. It is what it is. We'll come back for this dude.
Loose some sail, we move.
Oh, there's a wheel for shanties? Oh, shit. There you go. That's pretty cool, actually. See, this is something you couldn't really control in the original. That's a good update.
Trim as near the wind as you dare.
Avatar was #1, DBZ for Americans. I think DBZ speaks on itself. You know, like how we were talking about, like, hood dudes playing, what was it called? Hood dudes playing, like, you know, 2K and COD, and it turned them on to games. Like, yeah, that's what DBZ was for a lot of people. You ask almost any dude from the 90s, and they know about DBZ, and they know most of the plot of it, at least up to Cell. What is it? DBZ is a good show? Absolutely. Classic DBZ. Notice how no one in the West ever says DBZ is better subbed. That's like one of the few anime that just gets the dub pass. And no one questions it. They just enjoy the dub. Fortunately, Yu Yu Hakusho is frequently also on that list. And I love Yu Yu Hakusho. That's one of my favorite anime of all time. In fact, I need to set up my GameCube so I could play the Yu Yu Hakusho GBA game, because I love the Yu Yu Hakusho GBA game. That's one of my favorite games of all time. Not because it's a particularly good game, because it's not. It's a very rudimentary, like, kind of sloppy game. But it's the only Yu Yu Hakusho game that covers the majority of the series. We never got another Yu Yu Hakusho game. You know who would really be good at making a Yu Yu Hakusho game? The Yakuza devs. Let me see something real quick. I know zero about anime, that's fine. Okay. Let's open up. So apparently, first of all, I will see if I could summon this dude. Apparently, I don't know how many of y'all are Welcome to the Game fans. I would love to stream Welcome to the Game at some point. Apparently, the world's first for Welcome to the Game 3 just happened on Leap Mode. And I missed it. Apparently, it was literally world's first just happened. Someone was able to beat Leap Mode. I think apparently it's just, let me ask, is it Distortion? Yeah, Distortion 2 just beat Welcome to the Game 3 on Leap Mode. Wow, that's fucking cool. Let's see. Summon this dude. Where are you at? Where are you at? What? Oh, you can remove deafen without removing the mute. Whoops. Only anime I know of are Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, and I was enjoying Death Note for the first couple of episodes. Yeah, Miyazaki is another big on-road for anime weeaboos. How much time do you have? Oh, I didn't unmute you, hold on.
That it's using too much VRAM, that most of the native apps are using too much VRAM.
Yeah, because it's bloatware. It's fucking sloppy, dude. Windows 11 sucks. I knew this immediately. I was like, dude, 10 is actually getting pretty good. So naturally, we're going to completely dumpster it. I love it. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Why is Chrome using so much?
And do you have a lot of fucking tabs open?
No, I don't, actually. There are, like, multiple... When I open up Task Manager, there's, like, multiple, like, instances of it. Like, 24.
Sword Art Online and Blue Exorcist. Blue Exorcist was once removed off Netflix here in Canada. Oh my god. Well, you know, the same thing happened when they removed Toonami off of Cartoon Network to show movie nights on Saturdays. You want to know what I did in response to that? Tell him, Max. What did I do in response to that? Actually, maybe Max doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I went online and started watching it online. What? Like, when they stopped airing Naruto right before the Sasuke retrieval arc, I was like, obviously I didn't know what it was, right? So I can't sit here and tell you, like, oh, I know what's gonna happen. Obviously I didn't. Oh, great. Thanks. I appreciate that. Can I quick shoot this thing? Thank you. Blue Exorcist is good. I enjoy it. It's a little bit like, it's not... It's too memey. Sometimes I don't really like very memey franchises, though. But it's alright. I don't hate it. I watched a lot of anime when I was a kid, and then gradually, like, from 8th to 9th grade, I watched a bunch of other things. Like, not only in anime, but also, like, movies online and shit. And then after that, I kind of just, like, went back to gaming, and that's what I did most of my video game playthroughs. We're on stream, by the way, Max, obviously.
Yep.
Like, pirated it? No, I just watched online. People used to just have this shit uploaded on, like, various fucking sites, and so I just watched it off of those. Is this guy a dipshit or what? I don't really like the plot of Blue Exorcist, homie. It's not as serious as I would have liked it to be. But don't worry, that makes me queer, I guess. Hey, I think the plot could be a little more serious. You wanna know why I like Naruto right off the bat? Because Naruto, even in its first episode, describes the world as being very grim, very rough. They're effectively training child soldiers, man. I mean, you know, watching Gundam years ago and now rewatching it now, dude, like, people die in Gundam.
Literally Gundam seed that gets shat on by most Gundam fans, as I've come to find out, is literally said the only thing, some of the only things it's done right is portraying how tragic war can be. The main character literally sees his childhood friend, who's his enemy, literally throw his mobile suit's shield at his other friend flying a fire jet, and literally the mobile suit shield decapitates the friend while he's in the cockpit of the fighter.
You want serious? Go watch something other than shonen? No, you're actually 100% wrong. Some of the best shonen are the most serious. Dragon Ball has stakes. I always use ... I'm assuming he meant the Pirate Bay. I don't know why that got censored. That's actually really funny. Same in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, any war show, movie is about tragedy. I don't like what Disney made Star Wars now. Yeah, consequence-free bullshit. If you want good Star Wars, really quickly, Max, if you want good Star Wars, Mark, go play Fallen Order. That's the closest to the Clone Wars. Literally, as Max can attest, the Clone Wars is actually a prerequisite to it. What was it, like season 3 or something? It's not required watching, but yeah. Anyway, go on, Max.
Literally Krillin getting blown up by Frieza.
Yeah, like, what? Shonen is young teenager shit? Yeah, and believe it or not, Naruto is is shonen. It's literally in Shonen Jump, homie. This is why Evangelion is not in Shonen Jump, because it's way too mature. But Naruto's in Shonen Jump, Bleach is in Shonen Jump, One Piece has been in Shonen Jump forever. This is like some of the most iconic franchises. They're basically child soldiers. Or in the case of One Piece, like, some of these dudes have no problem smoking Luffy, bro. It does not matter that he is a kid. Or what? How old is he? Like 14 or 15 at the start? It does not matter that Luffy is 14, 15, 16. They will have smoke with this dude. It does not matter that Ichigo's a little bit older. To be fair, Bleach is a little bit more mature than the average shonen. I mean, they've gone way off the fucking deep end with 1,000 Year Blood War. Like, people are just getting unzipped. You know, I think they just don't give a fuck anymore, which is
Literally,
cool.
1,000-Year Blood War literally starts off with head captain Yamamoto's lieutenant literally getting speared.
Yeah, like people die in 1,000-Year Blood War. Like there is no hands are being held in 1,000-Year Blood War whatsoever. Like I like anime that can have stakes, but isn't like a super gore fest. I feel like it's very easy for an anime to become a gore fest, and that's what turned me off about Elfen Lied. It's like, oh, here's just a bunch of naked women with like invisible arms that chop people up. Oh yeah, yes, 100%. Dude, Fallen Order reminded me what Star Wars could have been. Jedi Survivor, which is the sequel, is a little bit worse. It kind of plays worse. It's a little bit more glitchy. It's not as good. But it's still enjoyable, and it's way better than anything else that Star Wars puts out. You know why? Because it's made by people that A, know how to make a video game, and B, aren't afraid to write a good story. One of my favorite pieces of trivia about Fallen Order is that they looked into like Metroid, Zelda, and what was the last game? Dark Souls. They did their research. And because of that, you could feel it when you play the game. You're like, oh, this feels just like insert game here. It makes the game feel better in every way. So that's why I enjoy it more. What the fuck? Thank you.
Oh, that was nice.
Guilty Crown Masquerades is shonen? I mean, sure, then maybe it's shonen. But I'm telling you, the top shonen in the world do not do what you're describing. Listen, there's good seinen as well. I'm just saying, as someone that grew up on shonen, the shonen I grew up with were not afraid to have death and crazy topics. You know, they weren't afraid to have main characters possibly die. You know, stuff like that. Like, you felt like there was actually, like, risk in the world. Like, the characters had, like, a certain level of, I hate to say it, anti-plot armor.
Square Enix's ethics department forced the character artists to censor themselves in several ideas.
Yes.
They rejected to not overemphasize Tifa's feminine figure.
Yep. I mean, come on. Like, is anyone doubting this shit happens anymore, man? You know it must burn the shit out of them that 14 is allowed to have all the loose characters it has. Like, it must burn the fuck out of them. But they know. The whole point is just to censor things men like. It's that simple, guys. It really is. It really is ultimately just that simple. As I've told Max and all my friends, it really is just that simple. They want to be able to put police and control what you goon to, what you find attractive, what you enjoy. That's all it is. It's nothing more complicated than that. They want to control your access to see things that they don't want you to see. Why do they not want you to see it? Not because it'll hurt you, but because it just, you know, oh, well, it'll do X, Y, Z. They just want to control you at the end of the day. And I'm a guy that hates fan service. I typically do not enjoy fan service at all. But the one thing I don't shit on is if people want it, then let them have it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I just don't want it to become the only thing in a game. Like, who wants to play a game where they replace the plot with fan service? Not me. I like a game that could maybe even do both. Fallen Order. See, Narg is rage baiting me. He's saying, oh, well, why would you want that? How queer of you to not want non-stop fan service in your video game. I know, right? It's almost like it should be a secondary thing and not the primary. How queer indeed. Listen, man, I hate to inform you, but I have been professionally rage baited like half of my life. And I will continue to be, that's all. That's all I had to say. Dude, can I open the map? And then he makes a cuck joke. That's hilarious. Wow, very original.
Apparently, freaking, what is this? Dragon Sword Awakening got a lot of positive reviews on Steam.
What the hell is Dragon Sword Awakening?
So originally it was a free-to-play gacha.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then they re-released it because apparently the publishers screwed over the developers behind the games, and they had to lay off so many people.
Good for them.
And now it's actually good because now it's not a weird gacha system to unlock all the characters.
I mean, gacha just sucks, man. I'm sorry. Like, I don't, like, has any game ever been made better by gacha? Gacha single-handedly ruined Xenoblade 2. Like, Xenoblade 2 would be maybe a fun game, and then they had to slap on this really shitty gacha system for no fucking reason, just to fuck with the game. Just to ruin it. So you can't get the blades you want. So if you are really good at RNG and you're really lucky, you get the blades you need right away, and then you can progress the game and do things. No one wants to level shitty side blades, dude. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. They fucking ruined Xenoblade 2 for me. That's why I like 3 way better. Because it's actually a video game and not just a casino with no fucking... with no one-armed bandit. Like, oh, you have to pop blades, and then you have to pop blades on the character you plan to use them on. So you end up with blades on characters that don't even make sense, and then you have to grind out overdrive protocols, and that system fucking sucks dick, man. The only thing that Xenoblade 2 has going for it is all the fucking goonable females in the game. That's it. That's the only thing Xenoblade 2 has. As Narg just proves by calling it a combat own-a-hole simulator. Yes, that's exactly my point. That is a game with great story and terrible gameplay. But because it's a goonable game, it gets a pass, basically. Like, Xenoblade 1's combat was way better than 2. But the problem with Xenoblade 1 is it's very antiquated and outdated until the remake. Like, Charlotte literally is just a terrible character in the original. She doesn't heal properly, and as the healer, it means that your options are very limited. You basically have to run Riki, or you have to do something else. I forget. I have no idea where this key is, by the way. Huge mistake. And this is the Wii era, so you obviously know there was no updates coming. The only way you update something on the Wii is if you go out of your way to fucking do it. Alright, I don't know where this key is. I really don't kind of care.
Oh. Remembering Thea White, who passed away 5 years ago. The voice of Muriel in Courage the Cowardly
Oh, fucking hell,
Dog.
dude.
Damn.
That's right. One game doesn't get me hard, dude. You know, Narg, I know you're shitposting and all, but there is like a significant cadre of people that would absolutely love if tomorrow I was like, you know what, guys? I am actually gay. I just thought about it. Like, I understand now. It makes you know how many people would fucking cream their pants at the thought of another man being gay? It's actually kind of gross and disturbing in and of itself. Dude, there's no note telling you where the key is. It's like right in front of it and there's no note. So I'm gonna assume it's just on one random spot or I just don't have it. Like, you can't read that. Oh, I forgot about this, by the way. Here we go. What? It's right here? Oh, because I killed this dude.
What else has he hidden?
Never mind. You know what, guys? I'm actually coming out the closet. Who libs? I mean, indirectly, but yes. I'm gonna bring back the podcast just to fucking say I'm gay. That'll be peak me material. And then a bunch of people will be like, I always do it! I mean, I've been asked, like, if I buy prostitutes or if I pay for play, as they call it. Like, dude, I don't do any of that. Yeah, isn't it ironic? The most tolerant people in the world call people gay as an insult. That's not hypocritical. Yeah, it's great to be gay, except when it's you. Fuck you. And I mean this as an insult. Etc., etc. How do you wait? Oh, you could display it by holding? I didn't even know that. How do you wait? Alright, so hold. See, there's a lot of stuff they don't tell you. If you hold left, you draw your weapons.
Chris Brown is telling married women to stay in their seats at a concert.
Yeah, because all they do is cheat on him, man. Or cheat with him, excuse me. Damn, I can't believe he beat it. Okay, good. Cool shit. I'm trying to wait this storm out, but they're kind of fucking with me right now. I know, Narg, you're Hispanic, and you're from Central America. We know. Okay, what else do we need? I mean, there's nothing else really to do in this segment of the map, and you can't do the... You can't do the fort, it's part of the story.
Let's get going. More sail! We need to budge!
Dude, do you know how to spell the word Muslim? Or are you censoring it for YouTube? Actually, that's a fair point. He might be smart, but I don't know. Maybe he's thinking 3 steps ahead.
Give us a shot.
Yeah, Crispy laughs at it. It's so stupid.
Give everything she's got.
Where am I to go? Where am I to go?
Set her back.
How do you do the spyglass? There we go. 50 metal. Oh, do you notice they fixed the glitch where every time you get on the ship, it starts up the conversation about going to the Yucatan? They fixed it. They only played it once. Remember in the original where every time I got on the boat, they would play the... Oh, I need to find James Kidd on the Yucatan. It's a fine day for trouble, Captain Kenway. Oops. Damn, a 90? Dude, I don't have enough health.
Cast away! Think he's alive, sir? Come in! To port! Fasten yourselves!
Sorry. False alarm.
Spanish colors, come in! More sails, come in! Fire! Fire! That's where the most get there! Fire!
Oh, dude, it's so pathetic in this game.
Toast the gallants and royals! Loose main sails!
Okay. Don't worry, the English won't fight us. Not yet.
Say the word to left flank, grapples!
Okay. We absolutely have to repair. Bro, you put BBC, not be back later. Oh my god, dude. But you see, it's Narg. I can't tell if he did it intentionally or not. It's impossible. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Bro, red attack pushes are the biggest bullshit in like every game. What? Who? This guy way up. I fucking hate this. I really don't want to have to go up there. Yeah, that's one thing that they changed again, is that these guys on the top masts will absolutely shoot down like crazy. There you go. Take down the captain. Beautiful. Shoot him. Oop. Okay, very nice. I think the Dodgers play more than I stream. Yeah, somehow the Dodgers literally stream every night. It's so wild. I don't even know how that works. Like, I could get a VTuber stream more than I stream because that's obviously their job. But somehow the Dodgers stream more than I fucking play games. It's crazy. Like, every night, the Dodgers are out playing something. Honestly, it's not even worth it. I'm out of here. Oh, they are coming. Okay, perfect.
Ease off the wind! Fire! Powder kegs! Fire!
Very nice.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Give me some speed!
Turn it all the way around.
Trim as near the wind as you dare.
We'll probably repair again. I mean, I don't know when the next time I'll be able to repair is. I think the armor also got nerfed in this game. Remember how, like, getting rank 4 armor in the original 4 out of 6 basically made you unkillable until the end game? Yeah, not anymore. The entirety of the ship combat has been completely rebalanced. Not in your favor. But to be fair, it was kind of super in your favor in the original, so I guess it's not, like, completely unreasonable. I missed. What? You can't just shoot me, man. Also, the rope dart has been completely nerfed and has a cooldown, but at least they're aware that the rope dart was like only used to really pull people off balance. They're not trying to pretend like the rope dart was seriously used to hang people. Like, we just don't, we're not gonna lie about that anymore in these games. It's just used for combat in the originals. Okay. Repair again. So basically, if it's a frigate or higher, it'll have a lockbox that you can open.
Let's go.
Dude, what the fuck is going on here? I don't even know if I want to get in the middle of all that. Dude, the Spanish are just getting pillaged like crazy in this game, by the way. Oh no, they also have some good stuff. 80 metal. You think that they'll actually kill each other? I mean, actually, I'm not in conflict, so I could do this. Actually, wait, can you even upgrade the ship from the cabin anymore? Or has that changed? Here. Customize Jackdaw. Yeah, you can't do it anymore wherever you want. You go on the Ezio sales, I guess. Figurehead. The wheel. Hull. Can't wait for the industry to crash. You might be waiting a long time, man. As I said, normie money is crazy. It's like crack cocaine. I don't think anything serious is going to happen for a long time. So if you're banking on it happening sometime in the near future, I wouldn't. Let's just put it like that. I wouldn't. I think you're going to be waiting a very long time for an industry crash, unless the PlayStation 6 somehow gets the normie money to get involved. I don't think it's going to happen. Because remember, like, most people, man, and this is something you have to realize, whether it's because of apathy or stupidity or just ignorance or all three, most normies just don't give a fuck about any of this. This is something like I talk about Final Fantasy XIV a lot. Most people that play Final Fantasy XIV also don't understand this. The vast majority of the people that play any MMO do not even touch the highest level content. Savage Raiders think they're the only people that play the game sometimes. And so it's very hard to have a conversation with a lot of the ultimate clearers I've had when they think like they're the top people in the game. It's like, no, actually, most people never do that. Most normies don't give a fuck, man. Most normies do not care about your balancing, your whatever, your this, your that. They're just going to come home, they're going to sit down, they're just going to play whatever they can. If there's a problem, whatever, maybe they might care, maybe they fucking won't. And maybe that's just how they're, that's just what it is. Most people are not going to get that involved with video games. Why? Because that's just how they are. That's just how most people are. They're not going to give a shit about your disc only, whatever. Until it personally affects them, they're not going to care. And that's the truth. That doesn't mean that Sony might not feel the heat, but I mean, that is effectively what it more or less means. Like, if people are going to do this, like, you already know people are going to buy GTA 6 like crazy. They're going to sign on and they'll buy the same 4 games. And there's actually a post about this I was talking with my friends about. Like, I understand why all these people killed themselves during lockdown, because all they had was Call of Duty, Fortnite, what was the other game, Max? COD, Fortnite, 2K, and there was like one other game I can't remember. Why do we care about tobacco?
Trim off! Bring in the stun zone!
Honestly, the other ships have better loot, to be honest with you. They're too close, ironically.
Up the shrouds, lads! We sail!
Oh my god, one of them's already done!
Brace yourselves!
Oops. They're alright. They're alright.
Just say the word, Captain.
I'm probably never touching it. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was never that big of a GTA a fan, to be honest. I like 4 because it has a good story. Like, that's me talking about a good story, and I like San Andreas because it has a very good story. It has a very personable story. It has a story so relatable. A lot of people that have played it... Oh, oops, I shot 5 of my dudes. A lot of people that have played it have lived it to some degree. That's why I think GTA 5 or GTA San Andreas is so good. Now, obviously, it's a GTA game, so at the end of the day, it's not going to be that, like, crazy or over the top. It's not going to be, like, a super serious game, but yeah. We repair. What do we take? A schooner? Let's repair, because we're in a multi-ship battle, and my level isn't that high. Did I miss that? Nope. Mortar is still amazing in this game. Thank you. People living the story of dealing with traitors? Yeah. People literally lived while people they knew sold drugs to the very community they lived in. Yeah, that's why San Andreas is very much a good story. Because unlike Vice City, which is whatever, a Scarface, parody, and unlike GTA 3, which is, just a revenge story, San Andreas is something that really happened. The Rodney King riots really happened. So yeah, I like San Andreas because of that. It has that extra lime wedge of being probably the most realistic Grand Theft Auto, at least in terms of the story backing. And I have to give it credit for that. Most games... You're playing Battlefield 6 without me?
Dude.
You!
When was the last time we played?
That's a good point. We need to play it. I think we perfect parried one of these attacks. Alright, dickheads, watch the fuck out. Who the fuck is this? Dude, I'm getting... I can't believe I missed that. Reload the cannons, assholes. Thank you. Come on, reload it.
Yep, I finished Campaign Evolved finally because they fixed whatever issue it was. Apparently I had to update my NVIDIA driver.
Yeah, they had an NVIDIA driver update just like a day. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, dude.
It is definitely not the best. It is definitely not a good remake.
I don't even think it's a fucking good game. I'm so glad that modders put Ahsoka on Battlefront. Yeah, imagine if EA wasn't fucking stupid. They could have just had Battlefront and updated it for a decade or more. I haven't played BF6 in Season 2, I think. I like BF6 because it's like the only true shooter out right now. Like, if you want to play an arcadey shooter, I'm not playing fucking Call of Duty, bro. That is not happening. So, effectively, your only option is really to play Battlefield 6. You don't really have much of a choice. And for what it's worth, it's not bad. It's just... It's not bad. I played worse Battlefields even when Battlefield was in its heyday, so... I'm not mad at it at all. I just like the infantry modes. I just like shooting, man. I don't like all this fucking vehicle bullshit.
Like 2042.
Okay, well that's because Close Quarters Conquest existed. I can't aim my gun. That didn't even kill him. To business. Yeah, that's all. I like the fact that like the gunplay feels good, and for what it's worth, they're giving it a lot of updates. It's just if they didn't fuck around with all the weird shit that they did in 2042, it wouldn't have been a problem. But you know, that was EA at the time. They had to fuck everything they did in the ass. So, like sometimes literally. So it is what it is. What the hell was that? Learn how to use body flicker right there. Anything to not go up there and cut the flag, by the way. I refuse to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do Campaign Evolved on PS5. So the next remake isn't coming out on PS5, so, sorry.
Yeah, it was just a tease. They just wanted people to fucking buy it. That's all. Yeah, imagine coming home from work and PlayStation's down for the billionth time this day, and you just can't play the games you spend money on. Yeah, that would be pretty fucking annoying, wouldn't it?
Trim tight, ride the wind.
That would be pretty fucking annoying. That's what's going to make normies care, is if they can't come home and play their 2K, or if someone shows up and takes their 2K away from them, then they will care. But unfortunately, as we see a lot of times, most people don't care about stuff until it's way too late, or until it personally affects them, and then they will care. Not a moment before that will they care. People could tell them, hey, this thing is going to come back to haunt you if you don't do this. They won't care.
Sony stock apparently went up.
It doesn't matter. The stock, dude, the stock market is a fucking scam. Doesn't matter. The point is that, what the fuck? Good for them. Hold on. Fire again, assholes. Okay, very nice. Easy, see?
Huh?
Don't get too happy, guys. We have 4 ships to board. My nephew, his friend, and I play Ready or Not. We have fun with it. Yeah, Ready or Not's fun. But that's like a very siege, you know, simulator game. I like, you know, I hate to say this. There's no good way to say it. I like how the arcadey shooters, you know? Like a siege match you could end up spending like 40 minutes in, and it's like a huge hardcore like thing that happens. I much prefer not doing that. I like COD games. They're over in 10 minutes, right? And that's the thing I always say. My God. That's the thing I always say is like, oh, well, unlike, you know, Final Fantasy where a raid could be 2 hours of prog, a COD game is only, you know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes back in the day, and then you're done. I can't target this guy. No, if they like realism, this is the best era for realistic shooters, man. You have so many options. Siege, Ready or Not, what's that other one? There's one more I can't think of the name of. It's a very good era for serious shooter people, and a very bad era for people who just like to play arcadey shooters. You know, the kind that was everywhere not even like 10 years ago, and now you can't find a single one? Yeah. That's the hell that I live in. No, not Insurgents. It's on Steam. I can't remember. One brig. There you go, buddy. You're a captain now. Sorry, I'm in extraction shooters as well. That's another genre I meant to bring up and I didn't. There's also extraction shooters. Remember when those were all the rage and still are? Tarkov and, what's it called? PUBG, Fortnite. Fortnite is an extraction. What's the other big one? Marathon's kind of in that category. My favorite part is, like, I was having a discussion about Tarkov once, and I was using the Steam numbers. Apparently Tarkov has its own native launcher, so you can't really use Steam numbers. And I was immediately like, oh, that's exactly like Final Fantasy. Like when everyone was having the Dawn Trail sucks and ruined the game dispute, they were using Steam numbers. And I was like, Steam numbers are not an accurate fucking amount. I don't know anyone on PC who plays on Steam. Everyone I know is either on Sony or uses the launcher, which there's no statistics for. Because there aren't. I missed it and got the wrong dude. Okay, very nice. We're done. Arc Raiders, thank you. That's the big one. Arc Raiders. For the life of me, I couldn't remember it. Apparently, Arc Raiders had its moment in the sun and it's gone. What's the new game of the fucking month, or the new game of the quarter? Mecha Chameleon? Remember when it was Repo?
Let's get going.
And then before that, remember when it was, what was the other game before Repo? Lethal Company. You know, there's always some game that's like the big game of the fucking month or the big game of the year or something like that. And I'm not opposed to it. I recognize friend slop, as we call it. And I know better than to spend my hard-earned money on friend slop. Why? Because we'll play it for 5 minutes. We'll play 1 or 2 sessions. And then that'll be it. And I know how my friends are, okay? Yeah, Peak was another one.
Some of us actually still play those games.
Do you? I'm not trying to attack you. I don't see you playing.
If we all played Funnel Runners, I'd definitely still be playing that by myself.
Listen, the same way y'all don't give up on those games is the way I don't give up on, like, Final Fantasy or something, basically. Like, I just play that on my own.
Harriet, I'm gonna give you Funnel Runners.
No, stop. Stop with this fucking buying me shit, asshole. You know what you can buy?
$15.
I don't care. Bro, you know it's going to be on sale for like $8. So first of all, we're not playing it anytime soon. So I'm going to let you know right now, don't fucking do it. Like, at least Space Marine will probably play before the end of the fucking month. Probably do Batman and Space Marine this weekend. But that's why I'm saying, like, don't buy shit. Like, I don't, it's okay, I get it. Oh, fuck, dude. I just hate the red attacks. Red attacks have no reason to be in this fucking game. They put a random QTE shit. I've been playing through FF2. I have to play FF7 before Revelations comes out. But yeah, that's that good shit, man. No, he doesn't have to buy a channel membership. Have I enforced anyone buy a channel membership?
Names out. Trim to the wind.
Guarantee most of the people that watch this channel don't even know that we have memberships because I just never mention it. Would you like a plug every single time I fucking come on the stream? Like, hey, here's how you guys can give me money. And you should. And you should do it right now. I haven't finished Rebirth. I had to fucking grit my teeth to finish Rebirth. I fucking hated Rebirth at the end. I just think the whole Final Fantasy VII project is just a mistake. I think it should have just been one game and they should have just had it in development. I just think the whole way that they develop games at Square now is completely fucked. That guy was sliding. Did you see that? The whole way that they develop non-14 at Square Enix is fucked up. Basically what they do is they take dudes off of 14 and then they make them develop some game that's going to go nowhere. And then they act like they've done a huge service to the community by doing it. Instead of getting a good 14 expansion, therefore. And by the way, this is bullshit. The fact that they don't allow this in the game is stupid. We have to lower our wanted level here. We have no choice. There's no option to just leave a ship and just sink it and then not deal with it. How much do we have for metal and shit, by the way? There's got to be something we can upgrade. We need to find a port. God damn. I don't think that these ships actually deal damage to each other, to be honest with you. You could say it every time you read out a Narg Super Goon comment. Yeah, I really should probably charge Narg. Make him, like, I've said it a couple times and then I didn't do it because I was like, I felt bad. Maybe I really should make Narg pay like $2, maybe $5 and I'll read out his crazy goon fantasies. And forever taint and stain my playthrough with it. Why not? I hate myself enough to do it. I may start over from zero because I've been in the middle of it. Yeah, like, the problem with the FF7 remake is you know that it's not the full game. Ow. And then you know, like, it's not the full game, you're not getting the full everything, it's just a fan service game. And that's what I was trying to tell Narg, is like, fan service isn't always good. Sometimes fan service actually takes away from a game. Like, okay, we have a couple cutscenes where Tifa's tits are out, and Aerith is being, you know, the bubbly girly girl that people like. But, you know, like, it's just not the same game, man. It just feels weird. It's like, I don't know. Something's just not right with it. And it's not even the full game. It takes 40 hours to do what would only take you maybe 10 in the original. The whole game is just bloated to hell and back, and that's why I don't really like it. But it has FF7, I mean, look, it's going to make him money. You think that Final Fantasy VII raid tier isn't going to make him a fuck ton of money? I always buy it when it comes out, but I never really play it till years later. Yeah, I do the same thing. I'm going to start not buying this shit. Especially when games start to actually become dog shit. Why am I going to buy it? Like, at least FF7 Rebirth is a game. It might not be a great game, in my opinion, but it's a game I could play. I could at least sit here and tell you I was able to play it from start to finish. It wasn't preachy. In fact, it's the opposite. I think that FF7 Rebirth... is too fan servicey. It knows these characters are like iconic, and so they know that they could just make a linear game more or less. Like, I don't know, man. You could just tell, like, they've lost the art of making an old school Final Fantasy anymore. And it's not because nobody wants it, it's because it's not conducive to make. They'd rather make these weird, like, linear simulators. You know, if you were a normie and you barely could even get through a game, right? They just want people to finish it, so obviously they're just going to put all this weird shit in it. It's just stupid. It just doesn't need to happen this way. I mean, it was better than Remake, but Remake was bad. Like, after playing Nier Automata, like, what the fuck do they even do at Square Enix? Seriously. How did you fumble any action game after Nier Automata, you learn 0 lessons from it, even if you didn't hire Platinum again? How? I still have to play 16. 16 is unfortunately just one of those games that's just too long. It has a lot of talking. It's definitely got a lot of problems. Is it a fun game to play? Yes. Is it a game I would ever play more than once? No. It's a fun action game, but it's, Devil May Cry mixes it up, even if on like a basic level, by having multiple difficulties, which is like multiple enemies and stuff you could try different things with, or a couple different modes, right? Like, what is there on 16? There's no higher difficulties. The story is linear. There's nothing to do after you beat the game. There's just 2 DLCs and that's it. So, like, as much as I enjoyed it, to say that I think it's a really good game, it would not be true. I think it's an okay game. It's good. It's got really high highs, but a lot of times you're just kind of slumming it from place to place. That's another game that they took people off of 14 to develop, by the way, because of course they did. Why wouldn't they? They love you.
And they eventually decided to work on Final Fantasy 17.
The fact that there is no Final Fantasy 17 in development is part of the fucking problem, actually. They absolutely should have an FF17 already ready to go and in pre-development. That's the thing, is like it takes too long to make any one game, so because of that you go multiple fucking years, sometimes even decades without a major iteration of a franchise. How? It doesn't even make sense. They used to pump this shit out every year. Now granted, maybe that was a little easier back in the day because they reused 90% of the same bullshit. Today, why would they not? Like, why would you not develop a big engine and then put a bunch of other games in it here or there? That's what, believe it or not, Capcom is doing. They develop their own custom engine. Yeah, go.
If they make a 17, I hope it's not linear like 16 or 15 is.
There's no exploration, and I get it. It's a video game. Technically, there's nothing to ever explore in it. But you get my point. Like, there's always something to do in these games.
16 stops being it stops being really open, like, towards the end.
It has the same curse that 13 has. Do you remember that? Did you ever play 13?
No, but I heard 13 was actually a good game.
No, it's kind of shit, actually.
Or was it Lightning Returns that was a
Lightning Returns is good, but that's because Lightning Returns is an open-world game that has a flat-out failure state if you fail to continue the game. Like, you will lose Lightning Returns. Now, is it hard to lose? No. Yes, kind of. It's not, like, terrible, yeah. 13 is good, but the problem is that it's just a linear game. Like, why? Like, remember how open 12 was? 12 is incredibly open world. 13 is literally linear. You get to chapter 11, that's where all the open world is. If there was no chapter 11 free roam, then you would just simply hit the end of the game and that would be it. And there's no new game plus.
15 is open world. 15 is open world, but the moment you start getting towards the ending, it really just, like, when you're on like the third of the final third part of the game, that's when it stops being linear. That's when it stops being open world.
No, I think it's even earlier than that. I think it's like the problem with 15 is that you could tell they developed this big open world and they just wanted to pump it out. Like, every game Square Enix has released has been like a massive disappointment in one way or another. Like, all their major projects have something wrong. So 15, when it was versus 13, was really good for the first half because you could tell they actually wanted to try to expand the Final Fantasy formula to an open world game. Okay, well, unfortunately, the game sucks after that. It's linear, it's bullshit. 13 and 13.2 suffer from that, and that's one of the biggest changes in 13.2 is they try to non-linearize it. The 13 games become more and more linear, ending with Lightning Returns. The problem is Lightning Returns is not a traditional game, and as much as I like the dress sphere system that they took another swing at, it could have been done better. Stranger of Paradise has the worst marketing I've ever seen, and that's why it became a meme. It's actually a really good game, and one day I fully expect a bunch of people on Twitter to randomly start posting about it and being like, wow, this game is actually really fucking cool, guys. Why don't they make games like this anymore? And that will be a future stream bitching. You already know I'm going to bitch about that. I almost like linear games because if you give me too much to do, I get overwhelmed. That's fair. I know a lot of people that think that way. That like the more freedom you give, they don't know where to begin. So it kind of becomes like, well, what do I do? How do I progress the game? Where do I go? That's fair. I still like having the choice. Like, if you want to do linear stuff, I think that that's totally fine. You should be allowed to do linear stuff. The problem is when it's just a corridor simulator, you know, it's like I feel like I'm playing Half-Life. Like, I want to be able to take my party, go someplace I've never gone before, do something I've never done before, fight some enemies, like side dungeons, you know? Like, old school Final Fantasies used to have tons of those. As we all know, Final Fantasy VI, the entire back end of it is completely open. You decide what you want to do and how much you want to do before beating the end of the game. That's like unprecedented by Final Fantasy standings. I think that games need to push people to think more. Like, you need to have reasonable puzzles, sure, but you need to push people to think more, I feel. I think that's one of the biggest problems with games is because, and you'll see, I just was playing the Bond game. Right at the start of the game, they have yellow straps to show you where to go. And I get it, like, environmental storytelling can be hard to do, because sometimes players will just look right past it, they don't look up, it blends in too much. You know, I feel like finding that sweet spot is hard, but games have done it. You know, like, Ghost of Tsushima, when you select something as your objective, the wind blows towards it. Amazing storytelling. Amazing. Not storytelling, but, you know, story or world design. You know, stuff like that. Instead, it's just line. Drive this line to your next objective. Are you enjoying yourself? Make sure to have fun and buy the DLC. Gawk, 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 gawk. Etc. I feel like I need to complete everything before ever moving forward in it. Oh, yeah, I do that in a lot of games. But I actually like that. Like, you see what I'm doing right now is I actually like that while playing this game, I can just zone out, do whatever, mess around. You know, I don't have to do anything crazy or whatever. I actually like that about, like, Assassin's Creed, for example. I enjoy that a lot. But granted, I could see, like, if you're more of a I just want to get things done or whatever kind of person, like, yeah, it would probably be a little bit of annoyance. I like that, though. Okay, you get bored, which is fair. I actually like the downtime. It could be because I've done playthroughs my whole life, you know? What better time to just, like, shoot the shit and talk, or, you know, when you do a playthrough, you're not talking to anyone live. What better way to talk to an invisible crowd of people than just by doing repetitive stuff over the game that, you know, will progress you and level up your character, etc., etc. So maybe I'm a little bit biased. I could see that. But I think it's good to have that for people like me, because I love that personally. That makes the world of a difference to me. Okay. Cannons. We need more money. Armored hell. Oh, fuck. I should have done the hull. Barrel storage? Who gives a fuck about barrels? Yeah, look at the money gating. I don't think Rosen's still here. Dude, the money gating in this game is so fucking real. Like, genuinely. They make things cost so much money in this game by comparison to the original. In the original, we were swimming in money at this point. I guess we should look at some Kenway's Fleet missions, huh? Not the barrels. Mortar. Listen, I don't think a game has ever been harmed by having a proper New Game Plus. I think the only New Game Plus I can remember that was, like, not very good was Deus Ex Human Revolution, because you can only New Game Plus once. like even Resident Evil 4 is made infinitely better by having New Game Plus in the original and in the remake. And that's one thing I will give Resident Evil games, is that they understand what makes a Resident Evil game fun. So that's why they always have the bonus shit to unlock. You beat the game faster, you get an infinite ammo launcher, stuff like that. They know. They got it. The only thing that makes me sad is that the only, like, all achievements I have on PlayStation that I can't get on Xbox anymore is the Battlefield Hardline Platinum, all achievements, because I had it. But to be fair, they added the DLC on Xbox, so I wasn't going to get it anyway. I had that was like one of the few shooter campaigns I really liked. And everyone just shit on it. It really sucks. That was genuinely one of the best campaigns EA put out. Next to like Bad Company 2 and Titanfall 2. It was actually surprisingly replayable. You know, like normally a lot of these games, they're not really, like once you beat a shooter campaign, pretty much you just play it on a higher difficulty. You know what I mean? Like you're not really doing anything new with it. So that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, what am I missing in here? Because they don't even show you. I have no idea. I never do the New Game Plus stuff in games. I'll do it occasionally. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey has a New Game Plus, but I'd have to play it on PlayStation. Oops, I pressed the wrong button, but he died anyway. Whoops. Oh, that used to knock them down. Now they're just immune to it. It's just whatever. Okay. Jump. Did they put more dudes here, man? Like, what the fuck?
What?
What is that? What's it? Who? Can't even find him. Alright, genuinely, what is the secret here? It says there's a secret. I have no idea what it is.
Look at like Halo 2 Anniversary and Halo CE Anniversary. Actual good games.
I remember when people shit on Halo 2 Anniversary, man, it could always get worse for your favorite franchise, homie. Like, I hope people have learned that lesson by now. It could literally always get worse for your favorite franchise. I understand this, like, implicitly as, like, a Spyro fan or a Deus Ex fan. Like, I almost have nothing positive, almost ever, to say about, like, Square Enix as a publisher. I think Square Enix is genuinely a fucking terrible publisher. I think they're fucking stupid.
It's decent.
You don't do the DLCs? I love doing DLCs, especially when it's a game I really like. I love DLCs. It's like, hey, remember that course of food that you just had that you loved? Yeah, here's more of it. Enjoy. Although, like, I'll use Assassin's Creed as a counter-argument to the argument I just posed. A lot of times Assassin's Creed DLC is just kind of sloppily put together. Like, I loved Assassin's Creed Origins. I thought narratively it was fucking awesome. The Hidden Ones DLC was so good I beat it in one day. I literally had a one-sitting session of it. I marathoned it. I was like, yes, more, fucking more. Curse of the Pharaohs took me a while longer, but not because it was bad per se. It just has no story in it. Like, Bayek just doesn't talk. They just probably... Because if you know, I think Bayek's voice actor had like a falling out with Ubisoft, and so they didn't probably get him back. So they probably just had bare minimal stuff, and like either that or they just didn't really design it very well. There was just like nothing really. And that's what makes me kind of sad is like Curse of the Pharaohs could have been a really good DLC, and instead it ends up being a very empty DLC because Bayek is basically silent when he should be observing these like crazy fantastical events and happenings. They should be blowing his mind, and he basically just has nothing to say. Why? Because they just didn't get the guy back in the studio, most likely. And that hurts it at the end of the day, you know? It's like...
Didn't he end up working on a game after?
Yeah, he released something. I didn't really follow it too much after that. Assassin's Creed Odyssey has a really good DLC, which is Legacy of the First Blade. But the problem with Legacy of the First Blade is that it reuses earlier areas and just adds new missions. It doesn't add really any new areas. And I mean, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. And then the historical DLC, which is something Realms of the Gods or whatever, it wasn't as good. It just wasn't as good. You know, it added new areas, but it felt really empty. You know, they try to have at least like one or two like fantastical DLCs that take place with the lore of whatever it is. And I don't hate that, but it's just, you know, it's just not as good. So there's some DLCs that are good. Square Enix will have DLCs like the Deus Ex DLCs, which are basically just cut from the main game. And I think that's really shitty of them. Like, they'll just take stuff that should have been in the base game and then just cut it and then put it in afterwards. Can't think of any EA DLCs. Nintendo DLCs are usually good. Like, as much as I bitched about Pokemon, the Violet DLC at least added brand new areas, reintroduced Pokemon, and added more story. Even if it wasn't that great, it at least had stuff. It added multiplayer modes. The problem is that the game just sucked. I'm looking this up, by the way, because I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to be looking for here. And as predicted, a water... swim into the middle of the pool. Did we get the message in the bottle? Apparently there's a chest in the ear. Okay, we did. It's really outside. It's a message in a bottle that you just don't see. Resynced. Did they change it? No, it's the same shit. Check the beach on the left hand. Oh. Wow. Wasn't even in there. Okay. Alright, I mean, we could try the fort. I would actually like to get maybe a little bit more health before I start doing more forts. So we could also just sail down here and help with the Templar hunts. We're gonna have to sail anyway, so I guess we might as well just kind of unlock some of the places in the world map. Yep, take it easy, Crispy. You have a good one. I mean, like, as far as remakes go, I think this remake is just middle of the road. It could be worse and it could be Halo tier, but it could also be better and be like Resident Evil 4 tier and really add stuff. They did add a couple things though, so like I want to give them their credit. They did change a good amount of this game. It's definitely not the same as it was originally. There's a lot of rebalancing that happened. This is how I know that Ubisoft is not completely fucking lost. They're just stupid.
Give us a song, lads.
Okay, what I will do... Because do I want to stop here? I don't really want to, so I won't. What What I will do is I will plug my Xbox back in. I forgot that I was offline this whole time. That's kind of funny. Since I proved the point to Warlord. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh, where did the cable go? Here it is. I gotta get better USB cables, man. Oh, here it is. Or not USB, I gotta get better Ethernet cables. In fact, I need another Ethernet cable that I don't have, which is fantastic. But, as I always say, whose fault is that but my own? I can't believe I got sent the wrong amiibo. Oh, what the hell? They hold your shit? Spend 50,000 reales? Maybe they don't let you unlock achievements offline anymore. Maybe they always have to timestamp it, because obviously I unlocked that ages ago. At some point in the last, like, couple hours. I don't fucking know. Use a pistol and kill 4 enemies in a row within 5 seconds. Perform 3 perfect braces. Okay. Swim a total of 1,000 meters underwater. Dodge a total of 3 charge attacks by a wild pig. Capture all forts. The memory of my enemy. Display all character portraits in the Great Inagua Manor. Find all art collection and equipment slots. Restore all buildings. Restore a map for map pieces. Win each of the different tavern games. Kill a guard ringing a bell. Oh, I could have had that, actually. You just have to shoot him in the back. Kill 10 enemies by hanging them with a rope dart. Catch at least 5 enemies with a single smoke bomb. After a perfect parry, perform a total of 4 takedowns. What? Kick a berserk enemy caught in smoke off a ship. Yeah, this is something they do in every Assassin's Creed game. It's usually just an achievement called overdesigned. It's literally exactly what it sounds like. It's some crazy method you have to use to kill these dudes. It's always some, like, extra overkill method of killing an enemy. So we'll have to board a ship, berserk an enemy, and then kick him off the side of the ship. Oh, sorry, and smoke him. Which probably makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Nothing is true.
Mains out, trim to the wind. Give everything she's got.
But yeah, I'd probably still recommend the original over this. I just think the original just has a real good purity of form. It's like asking me if I prefer, like, Resident Evil 4 Classic or, you know, the new one. Like, I think you should play the original first and then maybe play the new one. I think the original just has so much 2000s energy, it's leaking it out of every orifice, you know? And that's just a positive for it. Genuinely. Alright, really quickly, though. I'll knock that over, and then I'll run to the bathroom real quick, okay? Max, entertain our friends.
What?
Entertain them. You could go on finally, you could go on the longest Gundam rant you want.
I'm playing Halo 2 right now.
Dude, this guy is insane. What, oh my lord. Like now is the time. Max, tell me all about Gundam Seed. When does it take place? What's it about?
Go use the bathroom.
Well, no, I'm gonna hold it just because of you.
No, because then if your
tell me.
freaking bladder bursts,
Oh
and
my
I'm the
God,
one responsible
this dude
for it.
really thinks I'm gonna die because, oh, this guy is too nice. Now tell me about Seed, bitch.
No, I'm definitely not calling me bitch.
It's over.
I will tell you that, interestingly enough, two characters were written very poorly because of the fact the creator of Seed was apparently having an affair with the voice actress of one of the characters, and his wife was the creative writer for the story. Yep.
Now you see, there we go. Was that so hard?
Anyway,
Whatever. No fun allowed, man.
I would have been your daddy, but the dog beat me over the fence.
I would have been your daddy, but the dog beat me over the fence. Okay, well, I'll be right back then. Since Max has the floor, he could say and do anything, and he won't.
What do you want me to say? Oh my god. God dang it. Ooh. And then when the game starts. But yeah, you shouldn't watch Seed if you don't like it very much. Big old NTR fetish anime somehow. Is what I came to learn about, but I'm sure everybody will learn soon eventually. Now what the fuck? Oh boy. Wait. Oh boy. Like this wolf boy, this guy. What am I supposed to do? Tell everybody how my day is going. I doubt anybody's interested, but Boy, what is this? Oh, God.
I'm sorry, guys. I thought this dude would hold down the fort. He literally starts off a topic with, I could tell you all about how my day was going. And I'm like, wow, wait, max commentary. No spray involved. It's like someone got pesticides and weed whacked my shit away.
What the Okay, you and
Instead,
your ass metaphors.
Instead, he just stops talking and it's just a straight 3 minutes of silence. Ah! Max!
Oh. What can I say?
Yeah, a lot, actually.
Silence is golden.
Oh my fucking god. Wait, it's under attack? Wait, hold on a second. Maybe I can actually do this. Wait a minute. Who is it under attack from? Pirates?
A simple test shows the neck strength of F1 drivers compared to normal people. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah.
Reload that mortar, baby.
Oh, Indy Navarrete was streaming.
Oh, they have skulls over their heads? What? Oh, great. Well, maybe we actually can't do this then. Maybe I'm cooked.
Capcom says 95% of its game sales will be digital next year.
Awful. I really hope they're not cooking the numbers. Are we going to assume that all these game companies are telling the truth when it's literally almost in their best interest to not tell the truth? Are we really going to be so naive and assume that they're not lying?
Challenges. I have to play a full set of Firefight.
You know what we should play? We should play MCC again.
I'm playing MCC right now. Playing
This dude only ever plays shit when I'm not there, man.
Hey, wanna play Battlefield? Oh, I'm tired.
Oh no, I'm tired.
Hey, wanna play Halo?
It's
I'm
fucking
tired.
over. Whatever, man. I tried, guys.
Yeah, I bet you if I was playing 14, you'd be excited.
No, I wouldn't, because you probably wouldn't be raiding. And I know you can raid, and that's what annoys me the most, is I know you can do it, you don't believe you can do it. That's the saddest part.
If I got back on that game, I probably want to play that new tank. Only play that new tank.
I don't care what you do. Actually, no, you can't play it, because I'm going to be a main tank, so fuck you. See, you had 7 years you could have joined me. It's too late. What?
Takes too long. It's too late. What?
There you go, baby.
Oh, jetpack brutes. Yeah, no, Halo 3 is interesting because of the fact, like, the brutes only got introduced in 2, and like, you didn't really have a lot to work with. I also forgot, as an ODST, you're not a Spartan, so you can't just be taking hits.
Ow, ow, fire, fire, fire! You know what I thought about doing? Playing Halo Reach again to get a monument to all your sins on Steam. That would be really funny, because I did that once on Xbox, dude. That shit was hard, man. What the fuck? Someone has like a flame launcher. The fuck is this shit?
Too slow.
Too slow, shitbird.
Oh, yeah, ODST allows you to, like, you know, take a turret off the stand, but you can't dual wield. I'm like, so what the fuck?
Very nice. You can literally just kill them. Simple. Keep your life simple, my friend. Stay thirsty. Max, that was the worst thing to ever pass my ears. I will never be able to unhear all that, says, Viv.
Was it the seed thing? I mean,
No, it was you
unfortunately.
not saying anything. He's making a joke.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, I'm not one for conversation. So.
What? Lie. He's lying.
Oh shit, hunters! And
well,
I'm an
we're
ODST.
lucky this fort is actually basically free. They're already under attack
I'm sure
when you get there.
a normal human being would not survive getting smacked around by a hunter.
No, if Master Chief is punching your head off at light speed, then yeah. Most people are realistically cooked, dude.
You will. Give me that AI!
Surrender that AI!
Proceeds to kick him.
My favorite part is when he just starts ignoring the dude and just starts talking to Lasky.
And everybody's just in
and
that
everyone
room,
just listens
like,
to him. Nobody gives a fuck that like their commanding officer basically
even
just
Palmer,
got disrespected.
Even Palmer knows
Even
her
Palmer
place.
knows she's not gonna fuck with this
Palmer
dude.
and the other Spartan 4s are just standing there like, yeah, we may be Spartans, but we're not Spartan 2s.
Yeah, we're not fucking with this. Sorry, that's on you, homie.
Now let me work my magic.
Surrender that AI! Excellent.
I forgot, as an ODST, your whole throwing arc with grenades is insane.
Is it actually different than Master Chief?
Yeah, you have, because I think it's because ODSTs have to compensate for, like, they're not as strong or something like that.
Let's get going.
Oh shit, who's hitting me?
They don't really. I could just capture this if nothing else.
Let's go.
Get those bars free. Let's see that dock. Look up. We can board and take her.
Yeah, you are really weak in this game navally. Like, I'm hoping that the next couple of upgrades to the armor kind of changes that. You're pretty weak on the naval side. Like, I get they wanted to rebalance the early game, but I sure hope they didn't, like, completely compromise the late game to do so. I didn't take his head off.
Brute
Damn.
with a gravity hammer. What a dick.
Draw, he did a 180. He didn't even fucking look at me.
Tough luck. Catch on. Round. Start.
Listen, you gotta play Halo with the I would have been your daddy skull on. That's the only way to experience Halo, to the point that I forget that it's even an option.
Folks, if you want to have fun on 2 anniversary, play Legendary on co-op. Automatic lasso skull.
No, not lasso, iron.
Iron. Automatic iron skull.
I like how there was nothing we could do with the ship, so it just automatically sinks it. Isn't that nice? He didn't take any damage, so he couldn't even repair it.
We are losing the weather now.
Alright, I mean, I guess we could wrap early. We'll sail to this last destination, and then we'll probably end for the day. This will be coming back as a mainstream, obviously. And then what we will be doing going forward is I'll be playing this, Dark Souls 3, even though Narg isn't here. We'll go back to Dark Souls 3. Resident Evil. And then we'll start Fire Emblem next month. Since, what's it called? Since the new one's coming out in September, we kind of have to. We don't really have much of a choice.
Didn't they just release a Fire Emblem like 2 years ago?
Yeah, but it was like a joke side project. Ironically, it's more of a classic Fire Emblem than Three Houses was.
Calm her down. Fire! All hands to station! Fire! 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 Fire!
Yeah, increase the swivel strength, that's for sure.
Brace yourselves! Fire! Fire! Lay aloft and bring in those royals! Now! Fire! Stunts out! Let's get moving!
Yeah, let's do some Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer. Max, I'm never playing that again. 4 fucking grenades.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever play MCC multiplayer like that again. Like, ironically, I kind of liked when MCC on PC was just Reach. Because it was just actually like playing Reach again for the first time. Like, that's actually why I like it. It was a very purist standing. I just wish Reach had the battle rifle. Like, I don't care what the lore is. I don't give a fuck, because, like, no one in Halo gives a fuck what the lore is anyway. Like, I just wish Reach had the battle rifle. Reach with the battle rifle would genuinely, and I guess there's another weapon it's missing. I think it's missing, like, the basic, like, pistol or something. It's missing something very basic. Like, Reach just with all weapons would be dope. Unfortunately, that's not what Reach is, and never will be. Like, I loved Reach. The less you know about Halo, the more I think you'll probably like Reach.
Reach didn't have the carbine.
The carbine, that's what it was. Yeah, it had the repeater, which I didn't really care much for. I miss it, man. I genuinely liked Reach.
I hated that Infinite didn't have the carbine.
Wine.
I do not think we can stand against them, sir.
Woo!
You can't? I mean, maybe that's what I'll do. I would like to replay it, so maybe I will eventually just fuck around and play Reach again. A monument to all your sins on PC.
Yeah, that's right. Gravity hammer that bitch.
Basically, most of the levels aren't that bad, and then the worst level to do it on is what is it, a Long Night of Solace. That shit took me so fucking long, because the first part of the mission is not bad. What gets bad about A Long Night of Solace is that you then have to beat the entirety of the space missions. It was not balanced for Legendary. It's complete bullshit. And then as a final kicker, you have to breach the Covenant carrier and then fight through incredibly close range parts of the level. It's actually awful. That's one of the worst levels I remember having to do. Nightfall is the easiest level because Nightfall has no failure conditions. You could just run through to the end of the level. Believe it or not.
Yeah, kind of stupid that Reach didn't have the battle. Yeah, Reach not having a battle rifle, and I
wish
hated
it got
that
modded in,
ODST.
honestly.
I hated that ODST didn't have the battle rifle, and you only got the battle rifle if you played Firefight.
Yeah, I don't know why. They know everyone loves the battle rifle. Like, what?
Nobody I will admit, the assault rifle in Halo 3 was not the best.
No, it sucks. It's fucking dog shit. I had this exact conversation back in the day. I was like, who the fuck thinks this assault rifle is good, man? I was genuinely, like, sometimes talking to Halo fanboys, I'm genuinely mystified. I'm like, what fucking game are you playing? Like, genuinely. Like, not even trying to hate on this shit. The assault rifle fucking sucks, dude. Like, is it better than the pistol? Somewhat. Especially maybe in campaign, sure. Like, you have no idea. The amount of Halo dick glazing that they did back in the day was absolutely asininely absurd. It was fucking nuts how much people were schmeat writing Halo. And, like, it's not completely undeserved. Like, I don't want you to get that impression. But, man, were they fucking looking past some of the obvious flaws. But Reach and Black Ops 1 stand as, like, a testament for, how you could really sell a campaign and how you could really sell a shooter. You know, like Call of Duty Black Ops, you got a crazy good campaign, multiplayer with tons of modes and fun, and then zombies. It was like a great package for $60 in 2010. And then you flip it on its head, like Halo Reach, you get this epic 10-mission campaign, multiplayer, custom games, Forge, and theater mode, and maybe like one or two other things. It was like insane.
And firefight.
Yeah, and firefight. Dude, I completely forgot. Dude, you could make custom modes for all these things too. The only thing you couldn't make was your own story missions. I kind of get that. But like, it's like, what the fuck are they even doing in the modern era, man? Like, what do these dudes even really do? Like, realistically, what do they even fucking do, dude? You get Halo Infinite, they barely even have the shit ready. And the shit's worse than it was in Reach. What the fuck, man?
And when they actually put everything in, that's when the game is close to just being like, they're like,
dead.
Oh, we're not going to support it anymore.
Yeah, basically you get everything you want at end of life and not a minute before.
I'd like to try whatever he...
So what the hell is the point of it, man? It just sucks. Very hard to be positive about a lot of these games when you know it was better before. Like, oh, we have the Armor Core system. Okay, well, Reach, you could customize your Spartan however you liked. 3, you could customize your Spartan however you liked. Why are we now implementing restrictions on how you could customize your Spartan? It doesn't even make sense. It's just something that they did. There was no reason to do it. It's just something that they did. Could have easily removed it day one. Hell, they had everything going for it so well, it was a free-to-play multiplayer mode, which probably wasn't the brightest idea in retrospect. Well, you get the point. Or maybe you don't. Sometimes people like to play difficult. Halo fans, man, I swear, I was like, what fucking game are y'all playing? Because I need to have some of that.
You have no lives left. What were you guys doing just dying like that?
And I remember hating Firefight in ODST, and then it became so much better in fucking Reach. ODST genuinely felt like a beta, to be completely honest with you.
I love how they decided for ODST to add in Flood Firefight. I was like, yeah, that's definitely something I would like to do. Yeah, who thought that? Yeah, an ODST versus the Flood. Yeah, that's... And then, you know, when you die, you just see the fucking inflection form turn your corpse into one of the Flood. It's like, yeah, this is definitely something I would have wanted. Like, yeah, say what you will about Halo 5. At least when Halo 5 brought back the old armor from some of the old games, it worked. It just worked with
There just weren't all these
Halo
weird
5.
restrictions, man. They just need to add it. Don't worry, though. The cash shop works day one, guys. That's the real thing that matters. The cash shop will work day one. The game, not so much. That's secondary. And that's why people are pissed, because it feels like all the fucking shit is backwards. How do you have a cash shop work better than your actual game on launch? Why even have a cash shop on launch? Why can't you wait like a fucking day or two?
Oh yeah, my favorite thing. Whenever a season would end, they'd vault.
Yeah, and then you can't get the
the-
shit. Yeah, so if you don't play the game for any reason and like no life it, you just can never get the shit again. Ever. That's it. It's gone. You missed out. And like, that doesn't increase FOMO. I don't know, like, people keep telling me this with regards to like the Fortnite skins. I'm like, that doesn't increase FOMO. All it does is make me not care because the one thing I really want I'll never have. How does that make me have a fear of missing out? The thing I really want I'll never get. I think someone should make a day one on reviews update channel, day one on updates review channel. That's what they ship. That's the whole review. Yeah. So the first thing they do on the channel is, hey, install the game offline. Does it boot? No? Okay, game is fucked. It really could be that simple. Hey, does this game actually boot when you install it day one? No? Okay, alright, we'll connect it. Now what do we get to do? Okay, the game is a critical bug or a this or a that. You know, like I was talking about like Welcome to the Game 3 earlier, where apparently Distortion, he actually missed Worlds First and then got it later that same day, today. Like, at least with Welcome to the Game 3 getting patched nonstop, at least that's like an indie game made by a handful of people, you know? Like, so I give, and he patches his game every day. There's been a patch for Welcome to the Game 3 every day since it came out like a week and a day ago. That's nuts, man. You ever see any of these dudes work their asses off to patch a game every single day until it's perfect? You already know. I mean, to be fair, you could argue that because he's an indie dev, Reflect Studios has to do it. But that's the point, is that he's an indie dev. If he didn't, I would be like, I understand, because he's one dude. No, I know what you meant. No updates. No updates, but put the game in the console. Does it work? How is it? What do you get out of it? Because a lot of times they'll have crippling flaws, and then they'll patch it day 1, day 2, day 3, and it's like it never existed, which is good, right? You should want that. But it is one of those things, so...
Hey.
But who wants that, man? Like, what are we doing? Why do we want to sweep enemies? I guess in a fist fight it makes more sense to do. Damn! Bro, it's a bar fight! Thank you.
Got you.
Bro does a super wind up. Alright, apparently they're serving something in the tavern here that'll let us get up there, apparently.
Also, I do feel like for MCC, Spartan Ops should have had matchmaking.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that mode.
Oh, they never continued it. Never continued it. Never continued that story.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, a lot of things have just been dumped, man. You have to drink 5 times at the fucking bar. Okay, good. Good thing I checked. You have to literally get blackout drunk to get over there. Alright, one final drink. It was like getting drunk in GTA 4, remember that?
Halo Reach when they introduced Sprint.
Uh-oh. Hung over. Wake up in a haystack.
To lay off the grog. That was too much.
There you go. Not that bad, not bad. That's something that's new, by the way. That was not in the original. So yes, they have made some minor changes. Let's put a couple fun things in. That's what I mean when I tell Narg, I'm like, this game isn't that bad. It's actually pretty alright as a remake. My bigger question is, why does it exist? And I mean, we know why, but you know, like, you get what I'm saying. It's like, we know why this game exists, so. Alright, I mean, we could stop there. I'll probably play this again on Saturday, maybe. just so we can make more time and then, you know, make more progress. I do have to go, like I said, I have to go print this fucking label out. And then I have to do some other stuff. Oh no, Saturday's Resident Evil. Fuck. I actually don't know when I'll play this again. I'll probably kick something else off the schedule so I could play it. Anyway, I want to thank everyone who showed up. Why in the bigger story of AC World? What do you mean? I don't have to leave just yet, so we could shoot the shit for a minute if you want. Ow. Today's the 29th? Yes, it is. Uh-oh, Dax messaged me. What? Oh, okay, he's telling me about the, He's telling me about the weapon. Okay. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Oh. Bro, why didn't you tell me you were playing?
Me and Cloven got on, but I don't know, dude.
It's over. I mean, I was in an Assassin's Creed stream, but like, you know, like I could have made progress on the shit.
Yeah, I got all the memory, I got all the spellers, but now you have to work on the memory.
I'm tired, boss.
Did you read what I sent you?
A little bit. I only looked at Discord because I'm on the way out of my stream.
But just read what I sent you.
Oh, Lord. You have to do all the Dawn Trail duties, all of the walks. What the fuck are the walks?
Juno, Sandoria.
Basically, it's a gigantic finale tour through every single... But that's probably one time, right? It's a one-time stuff? I think so. I think it's a one-time. So you have to do basically everything ever and get the highest rating in every area. I mean, that's not hard. It's just annoying. Why?
Yeah, just read the bottom part.
This is after all the Dispellers. You only need to complete the fates. It's just stupid.
Doesn't matter if you join late, just so long as you complete the fates, you're fine.
Okay, so you don't have to. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, the Dispellers, I have to sit through shit. I don't know if I want to get on today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. What am I streaming tomorrow? That's the real question. I would hate to put another 14
version of Croven's finishing up his stuff right now to get where I am.
Dispellers?
Yeah.
How far is he? How far are you, Cloven?
I think my smallest number is 65, so not.
It's over. I'm nowhere close. It's over. Well, I'm supposed to play Fire Emblem Engage tomorrow, and then Dark Souls 3.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm supposed to finish Engage, so I don't have to. I could not want to kill myself later because I gotta fucking finish it, man. Like, I keep postponing this goddamn stream. I really need to kill Engage, so maybe I'll just force myself to fucking play Engage tomorrow. Maybe I'll record some Splatoon and then play Engage, but we all know that's not going to happen. Let's be honest here.
Are you doing the DLC?
For what?
Engage.
Are you out of your mind? Hell no. I'm beating this shit so no one can say I didn't beat it, man.
Fate.
Anyway. I'll see you guys. I just really don't want to have to fucking do Fates.
Yeah, trust me, I know the feeling.
Well, no, it's different. This is my third time doing this. You're still fresh and doe-eyed. I had to do this years ago.
What do you mean fresh and doe-eyed? I'm frustrated all fuck. I don't want to have to do all this.
Well, you did it, so clearly it wasn't that bad. I mean, am I wrong?
Yeah, kind of.
No, I'm not. Dude, whatever, man. What? Oh, I hate it, but I did it anyway, but I hate it. I mean, understandable, but, you know, like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, I just want to play Pokemon again. I'm supposed to play through Leaf Green one more time, man. The epic conclusion. The ultimate finale. Literally playing through Leaf Green for two Pokemon. Squirtle and Raikou. That's it. I had to play the entire game because Raiku's at the end of the game. Ah! Awful. Well, I'm done moving my streams around. I had to fix the playlist. Are there any final words, gents?
Fuck this game.
Alright, very nice. God, I forgot that's my intro sound effect. Good thing it wasn't. It's not any of the old shit. That would have been pretty bad. Anyway, Max, any final words for the stream?
None really.
Wow. You know, it's over. It's so over.
Yeah. Remember, we gotta play Battlefield.
It is what it is.